for Brosnan. He is within reach.
Oh, hi.
Here is James Bond. There goes James Bond. Down goes James Bond. Up goes James Bond.
Which actually, yeah. I've got a question about social media for you.
Stop
What are you
laughing
laughing
at him.
at?
He's massive and he looks really grumpy.
I've never seen you look grumpy like that, Fred.
That is accurate.
Yeah.
Go on, yeah.
Yeah! I waited as long as I could. Woo! This is what it's all about. You can give us a call. Welcome to the Late Night Alternative. My hair's looking magnificent today. No pomade is in there. That's Catherine Boyle. She's getting ready. She's in the dressing room. Dress up, Rock. Get ready. Can I have your sailor's hat, please?
Yeah.
Thanks, man.
Oh, it's all going wrong.
What have you done?
Oh.
Okay, this is what happens. This is life. This is life. This is actual life. I want to get rid of that. We don't need that now. So you can go up there. We can get rid of that. Let's open the sky. I want some phone calls tonight.
Here you go, sailor.
Hey, la bocina la doja. Just been speaking to our good friend Balcony Shirt, Scott Balcony. He's going to be making some big boy merch very soon. He's also working with a big old celebrity. Cannot say who. It's not my job. It's not my job to reveal. But he's working with a big old celebrity. Tier 3s. Check your whispers. The meeting is tomorrow at 4 o'clock. I've confusingly put 2. I've said 4, and then it looks like the meeting is set for 6.
Don't do that.
4 o'clock. I think I was trying to do 1600. Might have just done 6. It's 4 o'clock. Check your whispers. Check your whispers.
Check your whispers.
Check
I think,
them.
as a rule, check your whispers at least once a month, just for any changes.
Let's go through some voice messages. Here we go. Here are some voice messages. Okay, so someone farting. All right, a great start to the show. Thank you, Stooby Dooby Doo, for subscribing. Okay, here is another voice message.
They're going to every street and they comment about Catherine. And then it's like, oh.
I'm really upset that Edgar doesn't want to have sex with me anymore because it's always like, she's that now.
It's the weird.
Okay, there we go. That's another voice message. Should have listened to these. Here is another one.
Oh, people funny, eh?
Hello, this is a call from Track and Trace. Someone recently who you travelled with on a cruise, I understand, has come down with a case of stupid. The current symptoms seem to be speaking unusually about women's lingerie. If you come across anybody like this, I would like you to be very, very careful. We're not quite sure how contagious this is, but we would ask that anybody that travelled with you on that cruise, would you please contact them and make them aware, just in case. And if anybody else does seem to have caught stupid, perhaps it would be a good idea for them to get a life. Once again, sorry to bother you at this time. Happy cruising. Oh, sorry, I'm saying.
Okay, there we go. I just need to.
That was long. Now, no wonder it's taking time to track and trace, because if
That was
everyone's getting a 5-minute
message. I just need to go around. We just need to do a little bit of business. Just need to do a little bit of business. That can go. Just moving. Screen 2 is there. If we need all the different ways. Shall I count the ways? Don't bother, mate. I'm really not that fussed. There we go. Those are the way different ways you can get in touch. 0203 286 6370. Matt 6323. Thank you so much for the sub. This is the Late Night Alternative. It's the only phone-in show on Twitch. It's also the only show where I'm going to see how far I can tip this hat before it falls off. Okay? So I'm going to keep my head steady. Turn that off, players. Okay. Oh, God, I forgot to get rid of that filter.
Where'd you get that filter from?
It just comes with Streamlabs OBS. Okay, so we're going to keep my head straight. Oh, that's some hang. Look at that.
Jaunty.
Look at that, man. And I'm not doing anything. I'm not expanding my head to fit it or anything like that. It's just balanced on my head. It's just balanced on my head. Oh, that's some stuff there. Here we go. There we go. I'm going to keep going. Got to keep my head straight.
It's gone from jaunty to crazy now.
Now, I can't talk too much, but it is balanced on the ear.
Yeah, on the corner of your head.
So we're about to enter the crazy zone. This is...
Okay, it's off.
There we go. How far can you balance a sailor's hat on your head? Or we'll take pork pie hats. We will take pork pie hats as well. Of course we will. Of course we will. 0203 286 6370 is the telephone number if you want to give us a call. Yeah, we had a chat with Twitch.
Yeah, we did.
Yeah, we had a chat with Twitch.
Interesting times.
We had a chat. So July the 19th, we'll have been doing this show for a year. And we signed up to do this show for a year. Mm-hmm. Let's just say, and I can't, nothing has been decided, all right? But apparently there is a budget for TLNA, the Late Night Alternative, from Twitch for 2022. There is a budget. And there's also talk of us maybe being like sort of brand ambassadors and helping out younger streamers. That's all by the way. But we have nothing definite yet. We have not. Our position is slightly different from your average streamer. Slightly different from your average streamer. But Nelly, who cares about notifications? You know when we start. I'm going to take this filter off because I want to.
You look like a Russian now.
It does look like a Russian, doesn't it? It does. But let's get rid of that filter. You know when we start, Nelly. So it's irrelevant. Now, where's the camera for this? It's not that. It's not that. It's not that. It's not that. It's a different camera. It's Elgato. That's what you are. So we're going to go to filters. Let's see if there's anything else that we like.
Grayscale. The olden days.
But that's proper olden days.
Super olden days. That's like the Sullivans. Do you remember the Sullivans?
Oh, just so boring. And the cedar tree.
I don't remember that.
That's quite good, isn't it?
That's like Tarantino.
Yeah. The cedar tree. Winter green. Okay. So, I tell you, let's have what we have for this. We have dramatic now. Dramatic. Brings out the colour.
Makes us look very red.
Let's check the lady. Oh, look at... Isn't that funny? 0203.
What? My face?
Rude.
Hurtful.
Thank you, Toaster. Always makes me proud to see the lyrics to God Save the Queen. Always makes me proud. Some people call it spam in the chat. Get big pride.
Do you know what other people might say?
Yeah?
They might use a button to say it.
I don't know what you mean. 0203 286 6370. We are the only phone-in show on Twitch. We're going to do a good thing in 2 weeks. And I reckon we do it on the Wednesday or the Thursday. Your call.
Thursday.
Okay. So in 13 days, we're going to have a showcase of our favourite streamers. We've not quite worked it out yet. But I think we might be nice to have 2 or 3 of them on at a time.
Yeah.
And then
I
maybe
want them to get to know each other.
Yeah, exactly. I want to build up a nice little network of people that we dig. And I think people, we haven't asked them yet, so if they're watching, surprise. So I think Sinjin, Janelle, Emzy, definitely.
Yeah. We've got so many. Matt,
Captain, Elisaveta.
All Music
Considered. I would
Atomic Twins.
The Atomic Twins. I would like to ask our friend what's on the tapes on as well.
Yes.
And Random British Dude. There we go. There we go. That's.
I'm sure we're missing someone.
I'm sure we are. But here's the thing: we don't have to do them all in the first one. We can do another one. So we want it to be a showcase. The raid last night, right? If you stuck around for that raid, wasn't that beautiful?
Yeah.
Wasn't that beautiful?
It was pure joy on that girl's face.
You made that young woman's day. And it's so easy to do. It's so easy for us when we get 2,000, 1,000 people to take 300, 400, 500 over and just steam in and go, surprise. And it makes, and everyone, apart from Edgar Winterson, who's watching now and is weird, stroking his tiny little peen. But it makes their night, right? And also,
the joy of it is, I know you lot won't let us down.
Yeah.
You go in there and you bring joy.
Yeah.
And there's very little dickery goes on.
Yeah.
And people really appreciate it. You're a really special bunch of people. And I'm so glad you're generous with people.
Also, as well, it helps on a practical level because it can help it to get to, there is you join, and then there's affiliate, and then there's partner. And I think when you're affiliate, you make a certain amount of money, and when you're partner, you make it significantly more money. We're partners, or this channel is a partner. And to get to the affiliate and partner, you have to get an average, and I can't remember the numbers. It's so long since I had to grind to get it. You have to get an average over, I think it's 30 days of people. And by going in and raiding and you lot clicking follow, that helps them. By the way, we're so behind on the ads. I've got to play a lot of ads. That helps them become affiliate and partner. So then they start making money out of something. They may have just started as a hobby, or maybe they see it as a career. We kind of help kickstart that. So that's really important. So we think that by having a showcase, we get to see it's 3 for affiliate, 3 viewers, and 75 viewers for partner. Thank you, Plums. And is that over 30 days? But it sounds really easy. Actually, it's really, really tough. It's really, really tough to do. So by doing something like a showcase, maybe you do it once every 6 weeks, once a month. I don't know. So if we miss someone this time, we can get someone. It's all good. Having a showcase will help, and it'll be nice for them to meet our other friends and go off and create their own little networks and stuff like that. And so that's the plan.
And that's the point, actually, isn't it? That we've got a nice little group of people now who are talking amongst themselves.
Yes. So that's what we're going to do in 13 days. Okay. So don't be offended if we don't ask you. Don't be offended if we don't ask your favourite person. Please don't go out to streamers that we may have been and go, oh, I hear they're doing a showcase. Maybe you should ask them if you can be in it. Don't do that.
No, don't. It's mortifying for everybody.
Don't do that.
And also, so much of this is about confidence. Right? You don't want to knock someone's confidence, especially someone that you like.
Yeah.
And that is the counterproductive element of what that does, that sort of atting people when we've not asked them. We
don't normally take withheld numbers, but I do it with the phone, the audio down, so you can't hear it, because they normally want to talk about dirty knickers or hang up, which that person did there. So that's absolutely fine. So that is what's going to happen. We will shape that. We will craft that into something, and it will be a lot of fun. That was one of the things that we discussed with the bigwigs. Careful that All Music Considered doesn't get you banned again. Those guys,
those guys, they live on the edge.
I can't think what else would have got us banned on that evening. A showcase, Plums. So a showcase is just where it isn't about us. we showcase, we show you other talent, other people. And I can just imagine us having a nice little 4-way Zoom with 3 people. And then maybe, maybe Sinjin then goes and someone else comes in. A little bit like Keith and the girl were doing. And then maybe everyone goes and we focus in on, off the top of my head, we focus in on All Music Considered and they play a couple of songs. And then we bring in Matt. And so it I like the idea of it kind of overlapping a little bit.
And the beauty of this is we can show some of their clips and stuff, some of their best bits. All that's, it's going to be great.
Yeah. So you want the Skype contact? It's there. There's the Skype details. And they would self-promote Plums. So it would be not in a well, maybe some people might want to do it in your face advertising way, but we would do it in a really nice chatty way. We'd have their links up on the screen and in the chat, and you would be invited if you like what you're seeing. You could leave our channel, go off, click follow on them. Come back if you wanted, watch some of their videos. It'll be lovely. It'll be really, really nice.
I know it's a weird concept, helping people out just to help them out, but that's all it is. Yeah. That is all it is. And that's one of the things we've really enjoyed about Twitch so far,
and that's
isn't it?
one of the things that we can do, because we have, I know I whinge about the audience and stuff, but we tend to be getting around about 800 was kind of the baseline. I know we're a bit lower now, and sometimes it goes up to 2,000 or 3,000. That's a lot. Mm-hmm. That's a lot. So let's share it. Let's share it. Let's share the wealth. Let's spread it. And we've kind of mentioned we haven't even really talked about the names, but actually the ones we've just said, they're probably the obvious ones. But if we haven't mentioned a streamer that you like or that we have been to in the past, don't worry, because if it goes well, which I don't see how it can't go well, Twitch out to help out. Thank you very much indeed, Gatford. Then we'll do it on a regular basis.
We can definitely do that.
Tier 3s, check your chats. You have been sent the link for tomorrow's 4 p.m. Mod Tier 3 and presenter production meeting. Tomorrow at 4, about 45 minutes. Hour long. Chitty chat.
See what happens.
Did you get my hair things?
Yeah.
Let's do it.
Tasty.
Tasty. Oh, I was thinking now, tasty means something. What does it mean? Sofa Balm has donated £10. Thank you. I tell you what we can do tonight, right? The best sounding mics you've heard on Twitch. These are Rode Procasters. We just missed a call from Sri Lanka. Oh, the person in the chat. There we go. Hang on a minute. We're calling you back. I saw someone from Sri Lanka. Love Sri Lanka. Let us... Here we go. Go.
Incoming.
I've just got to change the microphone. I've got to change the microphone. Stay there, please. Stay there, please. Hold on. Let's go. Come on. You can do it.
Everyone's fixing everything.
We are fixed. Where are you, Pratik?
Can you hear me, guys?
We can hear you. Can you hear us?
I can hear y'all very well.
Are we going to be able to see you, or are you being shy?
I'm being very shy. It's also pretty late. It's like 2 a.m.
Come on, man. Come on. Whereabouts in Sri Lanka are you?
I'm in Colombo, the main city.
Okay. I've been to Sri Lanka. I love Sri Lanka. I was conned into paying a lot of money for the chance to potentially see a baby crocodile. It was terrifying. It wasn't there. I've also been to Kandy, and I've seen Buddha's tooth. And I made the trip to Kandy.
That was exactly my reaction.
And I also made friends with a guy who worked there as a waiter, and he ended up being our tour guide because he was such a nice lad. And he ended up being our tour guide, and he took us to Kandy and took us all around, and we gave him a few quid, and it was lovely, and we sort of became friends. And the tsunami of whenever that was, I can't even remember, 2001,
I think that was 04.
2004.
Yeah.
We'd been like the year before, and obviously there's this huge tsunami, and I didn't have his address. All I remembered was his address was something like the greenhouse by the big tree, and it was I can't even remember what the town was, and that's how the address started, the greenhouse by the big tree. And I thought, well, I'm going to try it. And anyway, it worked. It managed to
You
get
got
hold of
there?
him. It got there, and it managed
I
to
mean,
get hold of
he's
him.
probably dead because sorry, that's just me being flippant.
What?
That's not how addresses work in Sri Lanka.
That's how
Also,
that address.
that was
That's how that it got there.
No. You got to circle back to. What do you mean? Someone scammed you into trying to show you a crocodile? I have never seen that ever.
Okay, well, I guess what? I don't think they were picking on Sri Lankans.
Okay. Full disclosure, I'm not Sri Lankan. I'm actually Indian.
Ben George.
But we're basically. We're pretty similar. But I've been living in Sri Lanka for like the last couple of years.
Okay.
But getting
Say it.
someone to look for a crocodile, because I am part of like the tourism racket, and I haven't heard of this scam at all before.
Well, allow me to educate you. It was either a crocodile,
but also this is. But you're talking about like pre-tsunami, so this is way, way, way back. This is before.
yes, like I said, 0203, something like that. Yeah, it was either a baby crocodile or it was a baby elephant. I don't quite remember the specifics, but I know that we had to follow two men into some bushes. That's a true story.
Okay, that's. I can't even think about. I can't even figure out where this could have happened because
it was by a big hotel near the sea. Do you know it?
So if it's by the sea, then it's more likely a crocodile as opposed to.
Well, it was a lake. I don't know. I don't remember. It was either a baby crocodile or a baby elephant, and they just saw two suckers. They saw two absolute suckers.
Normally, when they see suckers, they're trying to show you like a cobra in a small box or something like that.
I wouldn't pay money to go and see a cobra in a small box. What do you think? I'm an idiot?
No,
God's sakes. I wouldn't see a cobra in a small box. I'd seen listen, I fell for the cobra in the small. I fell for the cobra. Shut up. I fell for the cobra in the small box scam when I was in Pakistan, for crying out loud.
Okay. So obviously they looked at you and said, "This is more an advanced tourist, so we can't do the cobra in a box. We got to do a crocodile or a baby elephant." Next level stuff.
Next level.
I think you exposed these guys because I haven't seen this scam.
Happy to expose scams.
I have seen a crocodile come on a crocodile safari thing, but that's like you do see crocodiles. You can't not see crocodiles because there's so many crocodiles.
I didn't see any crocodiles.
Yeah, no, so that's what I'm saying. It sounds like you were in the city or something like that.
You can not see crocodiles.
I
didn't see crocodiles. So
why are we arguing about a lie that got told about 10 years ago?
Not see crocodiles.
Exactly. It's so way back. Okay.
But it's way back for you because you're a kid. I'm an adult.
I'm an adult as well. I mean,
you're a baby. What are you, 27, 32, something like that?
Yeah.
Which one?
But I'm in tourism. Like I work in tourism.
Bullshit. I'm a tourist. I'm a tourist.
Yeah, I learn how. I mean, I think I should be on the inside track on like what the scams are and stuff.
Exactly. Right? So listen and learn and appreciate and thank.
Okay, so whenever tourism comes back, which is probably never, and if I still have a job,
I'm going to keep spreading the word about this baby crocodile, baby elephant scam. Nobody's going to go back to Sri Lanka. Flipping that. But we paid good money and drove for 3 hours to go and see bloody Buddha's tooth.
Who did you come to Sri Lanka with?
Tessa Walker. Do you know her?
No. Is she a runner?
No, she's a theatre director.
Oh, sorry.
And an ex-girlfriend of mine.
Was it something to do with that thing called like the Gaul Lit Fest?
No, it was. A thing called what's the word? Holiday.
Oh, okay. It's okay. I know that. Okay.
Whereabouts? All right, let's start again. Whereabouts in India are you from?
You know the city called Bangalore in the south?
Yep.
Yeah, I'm pretty much basically from there.
Okay. Would you like me to sing to you?
Okay.
Perdesi jana nahi mujhe chole ke.
It's not bad. It's pretty good. I don't know how to respond to that.
Would you like to return the favour, Pratik?
Okay. What can I do? What's the most English song I can think of?
By the way, that's a great phone in. What is the most English song you can think of? I would say Tub Thumping by Chumbawamba.
Yes.
I get knocked down, but I get up again. Never gonna get me down.
Well done.
Well done.
I'm calling that a draw.
Can I be horribly ignorant and say that I thought that was, American?
That's not horribly ignorant, not knowing which country one-hit wonders and proto-anarchists Chumbawamba come from.
What does Chumbawamba mean? Is it just a random sound?
I think it's just a noise. Chumbawamba means business, baby. It's a great line in an episode of The Monkees where David Jones meets this woman. What does Angelita mean? Angelita means angel in my eyes. What does Davy mean? Davy means business, baby. Anyway, Pratik.
Can I tell you something super random?
Yeah, go on.
So
what a great first or second call to the show.
By the way, Phoebe, thank you very much for your donation.
Thank you, Phoebes.
So just connecting the dots, I kind of heard of you guys through the Keith and the Girl show, and I don't know why. I don't know why I've been listening to Keith and the Girl for like so long. Like,
no one does. No one does.
I was just a random small child in an office, and I had a lot of free time just looking at my Excel sheets, but I needed something to listen to. I don't know how I came across them.
Yeah.
And they like really expanded my like worldview and stuff.
Yeah.
And then I have heard you guys on their show before, and then I just recently reheard you guys on their show. Then I heard you guys on Twitch, and then I randomly tuned into an episode of y'all. And then there was this guy on the call with y'all, and he was talking to y'all about this app called the Call app or Call Dial or Dial app or something
Milky
like
Daniel
that.
was talking about it. Yeah,
Gosh,
Dial app.
what an episode to tune into.
Which I still haven't answered a call from that yet. I got a call
Terrifying.
today.
But I immediately downloaded that app.
Okay.
And I've had like 4 randomly bizarre but super interesting conversations just based off that app.
I worry that you use the word randomly too much.
So like I said, so I work in tourism, and obviously right now I have nothing to do. Okay, like I'm in this weird limbo where like I have to somewhat justify my existence to my company that pays me my salary, and I look busy, but at the same time, like I have nothing to do. So I schedule these random calls on that call app thing, and then like my phone rings in the middle of the office, and then I take these calls, and I've done 4 so far, and this was only like maybe 3 days. I don't know, 4 days ago, 5 days ago, and I did 4 of these calls. One was this really cute, charming lady in Manchester, who's like, she's quite elderly, but like she had like 3 children, all of them, like one's an engineer, one's a doctor, and one's a lawyer, which is like an Indian parents' fucking wet dream. And like she literally said that to me when I told her I was. So it was such a bizarre.
I have not answered a call from that app yet. It rang today and it surprised me because it's got a funny ringtone. And I looked at it and I went, "Oh no, can't do it."
Yeah,
so,
yeah. I think it really reflects like my mental health also. Like if I'm feeling sociable, am I gonna say yes, or if I'm not, or say no. Like I have said no a few times because I like when I did sign up, I like said yes to almost like every time slot and every call. But I think it's quite reflective of like when you say yes to that call, because it's been like so random. Like those people are like, you have no choice, and there's no like when that like that app doesn't give you any indication of what the other person is or who it could be.
Have you had any lunatics, fruitcakes?
I've only done 4 calls, and so far everyone's been pretty polite and like pretty cool. I did one, and we tried to talk about podcasts, but like we didn't like. We didn't understand each other too well, and also I was in a tuk-tuk at the same time, so it was
makes it tricky.
The audio wasn't that good, and then I bailed on it. But I haven't had any lunatics yet. I would love to hear you guys talk to.
I want a lunatic. But there's not a setting that will go between 8 and midnight UK time. Otherwise, I would totally be up for taking calls on the show. I don't like talking. For example, if you phone me, Pratik,
Yeah.
I wouldn't want to talk to you. But during the show, I'm really, really happy to talk to you, and I'm really glad that you've called in. But I don't like talking to people in my spare time.
I don't know whether this is. I don't know if this is just me or not. I think if you answer one call, I don't know if it like opens up more time slots the more you answer calls.
Oh, like it says,
wait,
we got
no,
one
no,
here.
no,
We got a live
no.
one.
This is just completely non-empirical. Like I just think in my head because I think when I first opened the app, I saw like 4 time slots, and then now I have more time slots.
They've added.
But I do not quote me on this. I have no
they've
idea.
They've added a new category that I hadn't seen before: full moon calls on the night of the full moon.
Oh my!
Right, I've added that.
That would be. I saw that, and that's actually so Sri Lankan because every full moon in Sri Lanka is a holiday.
Is it?
Yeah, because it's like a Buddhist thing.
Oh, jeez, man, those Buddhists. You got to love it. Full moons, we're doing a phone-in show. Full moons, you get crazy callers. Oh, here we go. Your boss, self-employed, you can't see the rest of the thing. But we could Tuesday 8:30 and Thursdays at 10, your boss. So I've said it so we can get a phone call. So next week.
From our boss.
From our boss next week. Okay. All right. So you're going nuts, are you? Pratik?
Well, I am kind of going nuts because, like I kind of hinted earlier, because I have this job where I'm kind of responsible for this. Well, I'm responsible for this company, and I'm responsible for earning my own salary and stuff. But I do earn a salary. Like I don't own the company. But at the same time, there's like no money coming in. So I'm like going off the walls, just like waiting for like, when is this company going to just fire me? Because how long can they just keep paying me to basically just not do anything?
Yeah.
So
you're faking,
on the flip side,
faking working.
I mean, kind of, yes.
Criticism. I've got respect for that.
No. Every Friday we have this managers meeting where I'm like, I'm getting a lot of inquiries. My main market's the UK, but actually right now, so UK, even though they've opened to Sri Lanka, but now the UK said that non-essential travel is not allowed.
How do we do this? Do you want to do an advert for Sri Lanka right now, and then you can clip this and you can show this to your bosses?
Yeah, you've been doing some online work.
Ooh.
Do it.
But then I do not want them to hear any of the previous things I said.
No. On Twitch, you can clip like a 30-second, I think it's 30 to 60-second clip, and you can choose exactly where it starts and exactly where it ends. And you can like sell Sri Lanka to us, and then we'll respond in a really positive way going, and I won't mention baby sharks or anything, or baby crocodiles, and we'll go, well, yeah, that sounds really good. And then you give the details of your company or whatever, and we'll go, hey, that's brilliant. We'll see you.
Let's do this other way, where you guys talk about, oh my God, I went on this amazing holiday in Sri Lanka, and there was this guy called Pratik who organized it for us.
Okay.
And this guy was fucking brilliant. Like, oh my God, he anticipated everything. I wanted to see a baby crocodile. Oh my God, he had it in his left
Pratik,
pocket.
how long have you been in your job?
Well, in Sri Lanka now, so I'm 4 years now.
Okay, all right, stay there.
Here we go. Ready?
Stay there. We're going to do it.
And scene.
Hang on.
Wait, do I need to do something on my side to record this or some shit? Hold on.
No, someone's going to clip it. Someone is going to clip this and edit it perfectly. So here we go. Right, so. Right, here we go. Hang on. Well, here's the exciting thing, Catherine. As you know, I went to Sri Lanka 2 years ago, right?
Yeah.
And I had the most amazing time.
You haven't stopped talking about it.
It was incredible. It's such a beautiful country. The food is amazing. The weather, the people. And I'm thrilled because on the line is my friend Pratik.
You're kidding me.
Who is the guy that helped set up the holiday.
Yeah.
He's on the line now.
Super Pratik, you were calling
That
him,
was it. I
weren't
was
you?
calling Super Pratik. Pratik, it's so lovely to hear your voice again, my friend.
Hey, Pratik. Nice to meet you.
Hi, Ian. I'm so glad that we could find each other again.
the wonder of the internet.
Ayubowan. That's what we say, not namaste. You almost said namaste.
Namaste. It's so lovely to meet you again. I've got to thank you. You were so kind to me and my elderly mother when we came over to Sri Lanka a couple of years ago, and I just cannot wait for this COVID to end. We're coming back.
Ian, remember how I organized that car with a ramp for your mother in her wheelchair, even though you didn't say anything about it because I was anticipating needs?
You did.
Yeah, and you took him to see a baby. What was it? An elephant or
baby elephant?
Yeah.
Buddha's tooth.
No. We don't do the baby elephant anymore because it's not part of sustainable tourism.
Oh shit, we got to do it again.
Right,
then.
okay, start again.
Okay.
Okay.
Is a crocodile all right?
No. There's no animals.
No babies.
Don't mention any animals.
We can, but we have to look at them only from a distance. We can't go and
all right, let's not mention any animals. Right, here we go. And it's only, we can't do more than 60 seconds because it won't fit in the clip. Right,
all right.
Well, here's
no. Okay.
Jesus Christ, Pratik!
Ian, no. If you once you started this actually blew my mind, and I could actually use this to actually impress my boss.
I know we're doing you a favor.
No. So don't talk about now your don't talk about my past holiday. Talk about how you are going to come to Sri Lanka right now, and you just enjoyed me explaining all the rules and all that shit.
All right, okay. Okay, so we're going to laugh. Okay, we're going to Pratik, that's brilliant, man. Listen, thank you for explaining Sri Lanka so well. I went a long time ago. I love it. I can't wait to come back. And it sounds like you've really got your eye on the ball when it comes to tourism. As soon as this COVID, this lockdown, all of this horrible stuff is over, Pratik, we are going to come over.
Sure.
We're going to bring the show over there. We're bringing our families over. And I want to hire you as my number one tour guide man person. Would that be okay?
100%, Ian. In fact, we have this warm, beautiful trip waiting for you. Wait, cut!
No, fuck! Goodbye! You blew it. I'm not doing it. Listen, I ain't doing. I do one for free. I'll do two for free at a push. I ain't doing three.
See, this is why I've never been to Sri Lanka.
He blew it. David says, I thought he was going to say no then. And I thought he was going to say no. You know the famous, it's probably apocryphal story about there's a couple travelling on a plane and the guy sees that Frank Sinatra is ahead in first class. He's like,
yes.
Oh, shit, man. And he has a drink and he builds up the courage and he goes over and he says, look, Mr. Sinatra, I'm really sorry to disturb you. But I've just got married. We're just flying off to our honeymoon. My wife... my name's Bob, and my wife back there is just the biggest fan. It would totally blow her mind if you could come over and say hello to us. That would be great. And Frank goes, you know what, kid? Yeah, all right. Give me 10 minutes and I'll be over. So the guy goes and sits back down, and 10 minutes later, Frank comes over and goes, hey, Bob, it's nice to see you. And the guy goes, fuck off, Frank, I'm busy. Now... I don't know if that's true or not.
It can't be true, but I wish it was.
I don't know if that's true or not, but Pratik should have done exactly the same thing.
He's saying, I'm sorry, I couldn't handle the pressure.
Unbelievable, man. Unbelievable. Outrageous. 0203 286 6370 is the phone number if you want to give us a call. Playing a few more ads because we just got to get a few more ads up in. We've got to get our ranking up. Mm-hmm. This is the Late Night Alternative. It's the only phone-in show that people in Sri Lanka watch.
You're right.
Stolen joke from Don Rickles. Okay, well, it's not stolen because I didn't know. I said it was probably an apocryphal story. It has become a story that has been told around the world. So, unfortunately, Gatford,
I think
you're getting a little.
And
you're getting a little time out, and there was something else.
Oh no, Lonely God 182 has gifted a tier 1 to Pratik.
No, Jesus, come.
Now we're stuck with that guy.
Now we're stuck with it. It's nice to have you on board, Pratik. And for those, Keith and the girl are wonderful. We should get them on again at some point as well. They're wonderful, wonderful, wonderful human beings.
You know, when I was having a rough time earlier in the week, and I put something very rare for me to
didn't know you had a rough time
to bleat a little bit on Twitter. Yeah. Well, anyway, you didn't notice. Do you know who did notice?
Keith Malley.
Yeah. Malley.
I want to be friends with him.
I am friends with him.
I don't think he likes me.
Well, that's the impression he gives everyone. I think he does like you.
I want to be friends with Keith Malley. How do we make this like proper friends though? We can phone each other and go, "Hey man, we don't bitch each other about Jumanji. We don't do the silly voices. I want to be friends with Keith Malley."
Well, next time he comes on, just say it.
No, he's a prick. Hey. Now, Jaded Live.
Yes.
Jaded Live. We love you. If you want to Skype us, Skype is old technology. TLNA. Jaded Live you're getting a VIP.
You certainly are.
You're getting a VIP.
So we were looking through the people that were streaming last night because we do a raid right at the end of each of our shows, and we look for someone who's got like a nice vibe.
Similar vibe as
Yeah.
the SV.
And we kind of, what we've got is a brilliant little community of chatters that come with, and they're really kind of supportive. And what we like to do is introduce them to their next favourite streamer. So we saw Jaded Live yesterday, and
We didn't really watch it. Sometimes we just watch for like 10 seconds, and it
know.
is the vibe. You just go, yep, this is it.
This is one of our people. So we all went over there, and Jaded Live, you had the most beautiful reaction.
Love it.
You had us kind of welling up. You were so thrilled.
It was beautiful.
And thanks to everyone who went over there and was cool. You know, it was such a nice thing to see. A really nice thing to see.
We like your stream. We like you. We like your reaction. We like the fact that you went and got your dog.
Yes.
We're cats.
Was the dog Sophie? Sophie,
we're
right?
kinda cat
When you were shouting Sophie, I was thinking, please say that is a dog that she's calling and not like a housemate or something.
Yeah.
Donuts.
But we go. Oh, look, Dave Dogface has gifted you a sub. You are here. If you want to Skype at any point, it's a very chilled show. And tonight's Friday. We're a little bit tired. We're just taking it easy, man. We're just taking it easy. But if anyone wants to Skype, it's dead simple. TLNA. You can chat for it about anything. It is absolutely free, and we will be back to your channel at some point.
Definitely will.
Jaded Live. Can we get a shout out for Jaded Live, please? Yeah, I thought she was screaming at her sister when she's like, "Quick, come and look at this!"
Yeah.
And it was your dog. Let's get a shout out for her channel. Go and click follow. We just want to find nice, cool people that don't necessarily have to be doing. Doesn't have to be. People like the Atomic Twins. They're putting on a show, man.
Mm-hmm.
They're doing a Tim and Eric night, awesome show, good job every night. They're doing blooming Kids in the Hall or Smack the Pony every single night. And some of the other
Captain
streamers,
Sexy puts on an effing
Captain
show.
Sexy puts on an effing show. And some streamers, it's just kind of chilled, and it's just nice people to hang out with. If you want to call in the UK, thank you, Amy Louise. I appreciate that. If you want to call... Oh, here we go. Now, let's see what we got here.
DG Bally says she painted TLNA on her wall. Is that right? My.
My Delilah. Well, we will come to you in a second, but we got a caller. Hello, caller.
Hello, sir.
We cannot hear you.
Uh-oh.
That is the face. Wait. Who do you look like? You look like Mark Dolan. Oh my God! Yes, quick! You've got the eyes of Dolan in a box under the stairs.
Oh no!
Do you want to come back in a second? Come back.
I think he's been silenced by the mainstream media.
Come back. We'll come back because our friend Will called in. Let's give Will Gaia. Hey, look at this. Now, this is some setup.
I know, look at this.
Look at this.
Right, before you start thinking this is some sort of green screen wizardry. No, they really are his machines.
That is. Let's get the full look at that.
I can't pan round and show you it too much because I'm actually in my boxer shorts.
Jesus, don't get us banned again. Have you been sent by the enemy?
No, I've been sent out of the house by the farting cat. It's disgusting.
My.
The cat is doing such bad smells in the house. I've left the house.
I have to work. It's
Rude.
not a great.
Only one of us has been gifted this.
It's not.
You do the maths.
Honestly, David Turner, who's a gamer and does a brilliant gaming podcast, says, "Holy shit, that looks gleam."
Yes.
You're gonna get a phase. I was doing this.
Fade up.
My sister taught me how to do it.
Hang on, I did it.
Phase. You're gonna get phase. It's that. It's that.
Not that.
No, it looks like you're tossing off somebody.
How are you both? I
did
just
it.
rang up to say hello. I'm just in the shed.
Yeah, good, thank you, man. It's nice to see you. How are you doing?
I'm all right, I'm really happy with how things are going. Everything's I'm just getting on with it, But thank you for calling me the other week. It was nice to have a little chat with you.
Well, I know we don't see each other very often. We haven't seen it. We've only met maybe 5 times in our entire lives. But you've been so helpful to us and to me personally, and I like you a lot. I love you a lot. I think you're a great guy, and I saw you were struggling a little bit on Facebook, as we all are.
Yeah.
At various points during this insane year.
Yeah, I know. It's crazy, isn't it?
It's tough,
crazy. Man. But I shout out to this little base of tranquility that you have, and you've got a lovely audience. And
thank you.
Laura, my other half, and
lockdown lawyers just called me gay boy in the chat, so it's not that
nice.
lovely.
Hi, Gabe. Yeah, Laura, my other half, and I were watching because she's trying to get her head around what CAF does and the situation with with the show. But I just love it. I think it's great, and I do stuff in other places, but when I'm chilling, I'm listening here.
Thank you, man. Has your podcast launched yet?
No, I couldn't get my head right. So, it must be really tough, right? And talking to somebody that suffers with, mental health issues and ups and downs. It just got to the point where I was like, I can't even see what it's going to be like.
Right.
I feel much better now, and I'm getting back to it in the next week or so. But I just didn't feel like launching it, Ian. I didn't want to talk. I didn't feel like just...
When I say good, I mean good. We don't want any more. I mean, good that you acknowledged,
good that you recognised it.
Exactly, that you acknowledged you felt like that and took a step back instead of just kept feeling a pressure to push on.
Yeah. What disco lights are you using behind you? Because it's got a really trippy effect. It's like it's sort of...
Catherine is the lighting technician.
Thank you very much indeed. I've been doing my Jean-Michel Jarre on Amazon. So it's a couple of cheapo projectors from Amazon. I'll send you the links for them. One of them is a nebula one, and the other one is a Aurora Borealis, which is like the stripy thing.
I had one of them once.
Was that after the kangaroo burger from the...
Oh my!
We had a kangaroo burger in a place that had a rating of, I think, no stars or something. It got closed down eventually.
You were both yawning soup, weren't you?
Yeah.
My favourite story about the kangaroo burger is you were featured in this story about the place closing down.
Yes.
And it's like, how on earth did that happen? Good shout out to thisisbath.co.uk or whatever the site was called. That was
opposite the Rondo.
I know, you'd shown it to me, hadn't you?
We are we're coming back to the Rondo. We're doing
in full PPE and hazmat shit.
In hazmat, we're going to be in a bubble.
We'll bring our own sandwiches.
We're booked in for May, but who knows if it will happen. But we said we're going to come and do a show for free to help them get back up, because there's such a lovely theatre. Yeah. It's them and the place in King's Cross.
Well, it's been really welcoming.
Yeah.
I tell you what, I'm not even going to ask for a free ticket. I'm going to pay for a ticket if I come and see you there.
What the fuck?
Oh, God, we won't be getting a penny.
Yeah, well, I don't care about you two getting a penny. I want to make sure that the venue gets some money if I'm having a freebie.
There's them and Two North Down in King's Cross were so kind to us and such lovely kind of quirky places that we just went in and said, I've just got in touch and said, look, we'll come and do a show for free. If you can just supply us with coffee and we'll come and do... We don't know what we're going to do yet.
I'll buy you a burger again. It's the only place. It's the only place that I get to see your lovely mate Simon as well.
Ah, lovely Simon. He's texting me. We're going to be playing Micro Machines tomorrow on the PS.
Oh, he's quite good at that. You be careful.
He's not. If you want to join us for some Micro Machines, me, Simon, and my friend Conan, you'd be very welcome.
What are you playing that on?
PlayStation.
Okay.
But it's the new Micro Machines. It's about 2 or 3 years old. Apparently, it got terrible reviews. But we're big fans of Micro Machines, and then we might have a little bit of Wipeout as well. That's the plan tomorrow. You'd be very, very welcome.
Well, I might be up for that.
Yeah, I'll send you a little WhatsApp. I'll send you. If you change your mind, that's cool. And if you're not, it'll be lovely to have you join in.
The one thing I have got to do, that machine behind me, I can't see it because it's behind the. I'll lift it up a little bit. That pole position, the Atari one over there, behind me, hasn't worked for 35 years, but it will soon start working because I'm going to fix it.
Can I ask
got the camera.
Well, this fits in even more with the question I was going to ask you. Have you been drinking tonight?
No, just smoking crack. No. I had a Dr. Pepper. I don't drink.
Dr. Pepper, we've just found out what the worst is that can happen.
Yeah. I had a Dr. Pepper and an orange squash, but I did have, if anybody's in the West Country and you're near Brick Lane, there's a lovely tapas van that comes around on a Friday night now called Tippy Tapas. And if you get it, I highly recommend it if you're in the West.
That sounds like a portable arse explosion, though, let's be honest.
Tippy tapas.
I do love tapas, but you've got to be careful, man.
Will, is there anything? I mean, I don't think. But I love. By the way, I'm friends with Will on Facebook. He quite often goes on Radio 2 or LBC and talks about technology.
Didn't you get accused of being on something?
Somebody thought I was high on cocaine when I was on Radio 4 yesterday. Basically, I got asked on Radio 4 to talk. So people wonder who the hell I am. I don't really know who I am, but I used to work at Facebook. So once upon a time, I was qualified to talk about stuff.
Yeah.
And the BBC asked me to go on and talk about this thing in Australia, where I don't know if you know about it, but there's a new Australian rule coming, and Facebook's basically just cut off Australia for news. And so the BBC say to me, "So why has this happened?" And I said, "Well, I'm not blaming the BBC, but 20 years ago, the BBC launched a really brilliant free news website, and that's where all this trouble started. So you're blaming the BBC for this?" I'm like, that's exactly what I've just not said. And somebody was like, "This guy was really defensive. He was really jittery. He must have been stimulated." And I was like, "Fuck me." Sorry, can I swear?
You can say fuck you, yeah, of course.
Fuck me. Somebody is now accusing me of being 12 lines of cocaine in at 1:20 in the afternoon on Radio 4.
Wow. Those were the days.
I just take all the shit. And it must be tough for you guys because you must get it more than me. But I just take all the shit and I just return it back and I have a bit of fun with it.
Your responses are very, very, very funny.
Yes.
We've been all right recently in terms of that. We've got excellent mods in the channel.
Yeah.
And on Twitter, it's been okay recently, I think, hasn't it?
Yeah, I think so. Can't remember last time I'm
thinking of rebranding and changing Guyot for my surname, and a friend of mine suggested a really good one today. It's a bit Russian, but it's Will You Fuck Off for my surname. So EUPHUKOV, and it might be a good one for social media. Because I might get hired more because people might at least then think I'm not a middle-aged white man.
When will you go back? Are you ever going to go back to using Fevsy, the gadget detective? Is that name gone for good?
Fevsy's better than me. I've got to give him credit where credit's due. Fevsy's a player. He's been in this game for years.
Fevsy is a player. Have you seen Fevsy's website?
I think it was made. Do you remember the thing? God, this is going deep. Do you remember Moonfruit?
Was that like Angel Fire and GeoCities?
Yeah, but it was Flash based.
Right.
So the last time I checked Fevsy's website, now Fevsy is incredibly wise, but his website was built from something made out of Flash in 1997.
I think it's the same. I checked it a couple of years ago, and he's a great guy. Listen, I'm not knocking him. He's brilliant, and he's on a lot of shows, and he really does know his stuff. But his website is very 1997.
There's nothing wrong with being.
If he hangs on to it long enough, it'll be back in fashion.
Yeah, that's true. I've got trainers now that are that were really old, but are now probably not. They look cool now. Anyway, this is a random conversation. I just wanted to say I love you both, and hello to Laura in the house. I hope the cat stopped by.
Hello, Laura.
Hello, Laura. Nice to see you, Will. Stay safe. I'll give you a text tomorrow.
Yeah, love it. Speak to you later. Bye,
Ta-ta.
you two.
Ta-ta.
Bye-bye.
Bloody nice bloke.
He's good. He's good, Will. Let's see what we got here. The calls are coming in thick and fast tonight.
But we will be having a look at the unban requests. Have
God,
Justice
yes.
will be done.
Got to do the unban requests, guys. Gotta do those. Gotta do those. Did I just miss that? Yeah, that just came up. So let's try that. Oh, calls. I'm loving this. New calls, blue calls. What's that song? Got a handful of songs to sing, yeah. You know that song?
No.
I got a hand. Hey!
Can you hear me?
Yes, we can hear you.
We can hear you. We can hear you. We can hear you. How the devil are you?
Still in shock. I haven't gotten over it.
Do your feet fit in those shoes that are hanging up from that window to your left?
The point shoes.
Sadly, yes.
Oh,
matey, you've got tiny feet. Are you okay? We do worry sometimes that if we pile in, and it's all done with love and good intentions, but that sometimes it can be a little bit intimidating.
And it did come out of nowhere, didn't it, last night?
It really did. I had actually just changed to just chatting when you did it too.
What were you playing
I hadn't
before?
even been in just chatting for like a minute. I was playing a game right before it.
What game were you playing? Were you doing Minecraft?
Don't Starve. If you know what that is.
I don't know Don't Starve.
It's a very like aesthetically pleasing game.
Okay. Okay. It was so nice to meet you. Like we said, this is like a really silly phone-in show, and sometimes we watch our shows.
Sorry, my dogs are barking.
How
I
many
have
dogs?
3 of them, so.
Who have you got? Name your dogs, please.
We have Luna, who's like a German Shepherd, Penelope, who's a pug, and then Sophie or Soapy, who is, I have no clue, some type of like Pomeranian.
We saw her last night. You were calling her in.
Yes.
Wow. And we do it's a silly show, and we talk nonsense, and sometimes we do a little bit of mental health, and generally it's just us pissing around and arguing. And yeah, as Catherine was saying, we just look for someone at the end of the show who's not got many viewers but has a vibe about them.
Yeah, because our viewers are.
Get a shout out in the chat, guys.
Our viewers are cool, right? And they'll come along, and it's at the end of a 4-hour show for them. So we want a certain kind of, relaxed thing going on, or completely mad. Sometimes they're mad, aren't they? But it needs to be something, and we know it when we see it, and we saw it in you. And I'm so pleased that you enjoyed it.
That's the best reaction we've had, by the way.
It was insane. I'm still like, I showed my mom and dad after it. They were like, "Holy cow, that's so like they don't really understand what it meant, but I was freaking out, so they were happy for me."
And people stuck around, right? Our people tend to stick around for a bit afterwards.
They did. I was I was really pleased with that too. I was surprised. I was like, "Holy cow, they're all still here. Thank you."
And they followed. I saw your follow account.
Follow account. Out the window. How long you been doing it for, and why did you start doing it?
I started at the end of October this year, last year, I guess. And I started just because growing up, I watched all these people, and they were whether it was on Twitch or YouTube, and they really they would make my days, if I was ever having a bad day, I could watch somebody, and I just thought maybe I could do that for other people too. Hopefully.
That's great, man.
That's kind of the point, isn't it?
That's great. And you do a mixture of games and just sitting and talking and showing off dogs.
Yeah.
Here's the thing, right? Here's the thing. I've got boys who are 9 and 11, and they love Minecraft, and I find it so tedious. And we have to watch all of these YouTubers doing Minecraft. I spent 2 hours the other weekend trying to get Minecraft to work in VR, and I couldn't get it to work. And the look on their faces every time I went, "Guys, I don't think I can. Let me have another go."
We had the same, but with Roblox.
What is it about Minecraft?
There's a lot of things you can do on it. I feel you can, if you're into the competitive aspect, there's Hypixel where you can do bed wars, or if you're into building or being more creative, you can make builds. I don't know. I like the more competitive, because I am not, my chat likes to make fun of me because I'm not the best necessarily, but I still enjoyed playing it.
Oh, so it's not just our chat that take the piss out of us as well.
I think it's standard procedure.
Right. I see. And how often are you on? When are you on?
I'm on Thursday through Sunday.
Right.
And you do YouTube as well, is that right?
Yeah, I do YouTube I post YouTube videos on Tuesdays.
Whereabouts are you in the States?
Midwest.
The Midwest Farmers' Daughters. So
yeah.
I only know my way around America
through the Beach Boys.
Via the Beach Boys songs. It's that's the only way I do it. Hey, listen, I tell you what, we are planning, may I?
Yes.
We are planning on, in just under 2 weeks' time, we're going to do a showcase of our favourite people that we've met on stream, and we've met some really, really cool people. And we were wondering if you knew anybody that... No. We'd love to invite you on if you wanted to come on, and we'd probably have you on with a couple of other really cool streamers, really nice people. It's all lovely. There's no catch or anything, and just chatting about how and why everyone got into it, and a really lovely chance to plug your stream if you'd be up for that.
I would love to, yes.
Cool.
Yeah.
I will send you a whisper at some point nearer the time. Or I'll send you a whisper over the weekend, or maybe I'll do it in a minute, actually, while I remember. And if you can't do it this time, we're going to do it again in a few weeks.
We'll do it kind of regularly. That's the plan.
we just think part of this, we're so lucky that we've got a bit of backing behind us from Twitch. And, we did quite it was a semi-well listened to radio before this show. We have a little bit of cachet. And we kind of think it's one of our duties is to shine the spotlight on people who are brilliant but just can't get heard in that whole...
Yeah, because there's so many people on this platform.
So many.
it's hard to get discovered. So, when we find someone brilliant, we like to just, show everyone else what we found, little treasures.
So I'll send you a little whisper, and if you can make it, that'll be wicked. I'm also going to be giving a masterclass. I'm going to be body painting myself because I believe that is very, very popular at the moment. I'm going to be painting my boobs as Pocahontas.
Put pasties over those things.
It was so lovely to meet you last night, and I'm really thrilled that you gave us a call tonight. And we're getting twitch.tv/JDidLive in the chat. Thank you, Mandy, for sharing that.
Thank you so much for rating me.
It's a pleasure.
It's a
Listen,
joy.
next time that we see that you're on and we're finishing, we'll come in again as well.
Okay, thank you.
And we'll see you in a couple of weeks. It's really nice to see you. Thank you so much.
Bye.
See you later. Bye-bye. There you go. Oh, I put don't be a dickhead. It looks like I'm saying it about her. I'm not.
It's a good rule for everyone.
That's it, isn't it? That's what it's about.
It's the point.
That is the point of this. I'm starting to get the point of this. Hello, caller. There we go.
Goodbye,
It does work.
caller. It was short. It was sweet.
It wasn't sweet.
Well, could have been worse.
Could have been this guy. Jaded Live. Go and click on that link and go and click follow. Take 30 seconds tops. Just trying another call. Alex,
we're trying to reach out to you.
We'll have some Judge Boyle in a bit.
We can have some Judge Boyle.
We've done an hour.
I know, innit?
Of this. That's not ringing there for some reason. What if I try? Let's try that. There we go.
Now we've got the ringtone.
DJ Blag says, can you be boring for a bit? I've got a call to make. It's just not in our genes. It's just not in our DNA, I'm afraid. That's impossible. That's impossible.
Oh, I'm going to have some water.
By the way, 07714699515. I think you've put your telephone number in your screen name. Let's give him a call. I would change your name. Alex, we just tried to give you a call. Unless that was a different Alex, which it could have been. It's a very popular name.
It's a good name. It's a good, strong name.
So what we're going to do? I'm going to clear the chat.
I mean, we may be wrong. We may be talking to like Elon Musk's kid or something, and that's their actual name, just a series of numbers.
Don't be scared.
Welcome to Gift Gaff's voicemail.
I don't like this
the
Gift
person
Gaff
you're
guy.
calling
He's not the right
can't
one.
take your call at the moment.
What happened to
Please
the Geordie
leave your
vo-
message
Geordie
after the
fella?
tone. To re-record your message, press hash at any time.
I think I've cleared the chat, but I think your username on Twitch is your phone number. Maybe you're cool with that. I would suggest change it. But that's up to you.
Night.
If you're cool with it, you're cool with it. If you're cool with it, you are cool with it. Okay, here's a voice message. Okay.
My spidey senses
Well,
are
let's
tingling
try
a
it.
little.
Hello. Oh
Hey!
no, it's a real human being. It's an actual human being. Hello, Hamish. Turn your Twitch stream off, Hamish.
You're on.
Oh, hi guys. How are you doing?
Turn your Twitch stream off. Turn your Twitch stream off,
Oh.
and then listen to us on the thing.
That's
it.
a lovely reaction. Oh
Is that
shit.
better?
Right, hang on a minute. Can you hear us now? Still listening on Twitch. Turn your Twitch stream off.
Is that better?
Still listening on Twitch. Turn your Twitch stream off.
Hello?
Turn your Twitch stream off. But then turn your Skype audio on.
Oh no.
Come on, Hamish, you got this, buddy. Oh, I like that poster
I know, I
behind
was
you.
looking at that, and I like the look of that. I like that corner of a cushion.
What is that poster?
All working.
We're in no
Hello?
rush.
Hello?
Can you hear us now? 1, 2, 3, 4.
I can't
5.
hear you guys. Sorry.
Hold
on.
Hard on. What? Come on, as MZ Plays says, you got this, Hamish. MZ Plays.
He's gone.
MZ Plays. You're dead to us.
What?
She's dead to us.
You were mentioned in a meeting today.
You're a piece of trash, MZ Plays. Yeah. I'm so tempted to ban you from this channel. Let me read the last message I got from MZ Plays. Right? Last message.
Donut.
Tuesday. I can't even think you do enough.
Australian. Do Australian.
I'm doing Australian.
Okay.
I can't even think you do enough. I'm calling tomorrow and now you both. Right? That was Tuesday. It's Friday.
It's Friday.
Has she called her inner? She did write Imma. Has she calling in at any point?
Dinner.
Since she became a partner? Oh.
Yeah.
Oh.
TLNA who?
By the way, this if TOS, this doesn't mean I'm going to in any way physical harm. That means, in England, this means I'm really disappointed in you. Is what that means.
Yeah.
So MZ plays, you're a piece of trash. You said you were partner. You got to apply for partner. Hello, caller. Yep, the phone works.
It works.
I promise you, the phone number works. You don't have. Well, okay, that's cool. MZ, we love you, but you've got to. You gotta stick.
Hello?
Hello there.
Okay, Shaboti, go off.
Oh, hang on a
You've
second.
got the Shaboti channel.
Hang on a minute.
Yeah.
What you watching? It ain't us.
It was not, but I did call earlier, and you've called me back.
Yeah, that's what we do.
Oh my god. Right. Hello.
MZ, I'm shitting you. MZ. You're one of our team, and we want to talk to you about our showcase special.
So I did call you, and
Yes.
I mean, obviously.
Yep.
And so here's what went through my head.
Okay.
And I already sort of kind of went off it, but now I'm thinking, okay, I'm gonna take a risk.
Do it.
Embrace it. Feel the fear and do it anyway.
Hang on a minute, right? So I've thought about calling a few times. I've never kind of really gone there, and that's psychologically. A lot of that is because of something called the spotlight effect.
Okay.
Where most people think that everything is like on them. This is why people get terrified of presentation skills and all that kind of stuff, because they think, oh God, the spotlight's on me. Everyone is looking at me, and it's like And actually, that isn't true. What most people are thinking about, what most people I know that are listening to this right now, aren't that obsessed with me or listening to what I'm thinking about. And I do know that. So, but it still doesn't help me overcome the fear of calling in, because I haven't really got that much to say. And I thought, hang on a minute. So I know that the spotlight effect exists, and you guys are really like super professional, at dragging stuff out of people. So maybe, is it possible that people could just like phone in with no actual agenda and just have a chat?
What do you think we've been doing for the last at least 5 years of our careers?
No, I know. But I bet most people don't call in because they've got to think, hang on, I can't call in because I've got to have something to talk about, or I've got to pre-think conversation where, and I also fall into that category.
Yeah.
So I thought, hang on a minute, is it possible? Because I haven't really got anything to talk about, but could I just phone in and just say, well, hello, and here I am, and then you, being the conversation professionals that you are, could make it work.
Yes.
Well, here we are. So what's happening now?
Well, no. Now you've stepped out of it. We were in it, and it was working, and then you stepped out of it.
Oh well, allow me to do myself back into it.
It doesn't work like that. Here's the thing: you can't just step out of it and then step back into it. You have to. Let professional speaking. You have to. You became too self-aware. You stepped out of the circle, and now the circle is broken, and the circle needs to remain unbroken for the spontaneous conversation to work and for us to do our magic. When was the last time that you sat down and had a face-to-face conversation with a human being?
Oh, God. Well, we are under lockdown, so you'd realise that's a difficult,
That's why I asked that very, very specific question.
I mean, apart from the people that I'm living with, who would be mortified if they're not keen on me talking about stuff publicly.
That's fair enough.
Outside of that, I mean, purely because of lockdown, quite a long time.
Right. Okay. Well, when? It's a very specific question. When was the last time you sat down with someone and had a face-to-face conversation?
Oh, face-to-face. Well, I don't know. We're talking a long time. Weeks, months, you can say. A long time. I mean, a long time.
Why are you being so vague? Think about it. It's a tough one, I know. It's slightly different for me because I get to go and see my kids, and I go to AA meetings, and I have been going to college and stuff. Okay, all right. When was the last? Go on.
I see what you're saying there, but Ian, but let me be more specific there. So I'm having to take the whole COVID thing super serious because
tell me,
my partner's parents and my parents also are in the super vulnerable category. So we have to take all the rules really, really seriously. Good. So outside of virtual calls, no, we're deliberately not meeting people.
Good.
So
how does that feel?
Horrible.
What do you mean by horrible? Describe horrible to me.
Well, we're all, I think we are social mammals, aren't we? So we like interacting with each other.
But what does horrible mean to you? Because horrible to me means something different to Catherine, means something different to you. So what is your horrible? Try and break it down.
It's a sort of disconnectedness, I suppose.
Yeah. Yeah.
I can't really sort of drill down and be more specific.
Can I pause for a second?
You may.
You've been back in the circle for the last 3 minutes. Did you notice?
Donuts. Well, only insofar as you are defining what the circle is, Ian.
Well, no. We're outside of the circle now looking in. For the last 3 minutes, I wasn't talking about the circle. I was doing the thing that you'd asked me to do. We were in the circle. When you're in the circle, you don't see the circle. Now we're outside. You can see it. It's magnificent. It's beautiful. We created it. But when we're in it,
right,
you don't see it. And we were just in it.
Okay, so stupid me. I drew attention to the fourth wall. And,
no, I did that time. First time you did. Second time I did deliberately to show you how fucking good I am at this.
You are really, exactly. So, I mean,
but you're good at it as well.
Well, I'm not that good at it.
Why do you think you're not good at it?
Because, I've never really done this before, and
you've never had a conversation before.
Not when you know other people are listening. No, never.
Well, sure. Hang on. Surely the point of a conversation is that other people are listening. That's the point of a conversation.
Oh, come on. Hang on a minute.
Right. You felt like you had to come on and do a show.
Well, no. It's not that you think you have to do a show, but you are aware that there's an audience. And I think that is going to be putting off a gazillion load of petrified people that are listening, love the show, but just that are right on teetering on the edge of wanting to call in, but don't think they can because they don't have that nugget of gold to say or unfold. And what I guess I'm saying is you guys are the parachute. They can leap out of the plane and you'll catch them.
They can if they want to. Some people just like to listen. It's not compulsory to ring. And even when we had a national radio show, the people that would actually interact with us verbally were 0.2% of everyone listening. It's a very unusual thing to ring. It's a very remarkable thing to ring when you're not quite sure what's going to happen at the other end of the phone. So what you've done there is something else.
Cool.
Well, can I have the baton? Why is it important for you, for other people to call in? What would happen what would happen for you if no one called in?
I suppose I was that person, and I just could take it no more. I've been sort of skirting around the edges for too long, and I just thought, damn it, these guys are really, really good at this. They will catch me, and you did. And so I just wanted to try it. Now it could have crashed and burned, but I just secretly I didn't think it would.
But
you didn't let me down.
It couldn't have crashed and burned. There is no crash and burn. And
there is. But there is though, isn't there, Ian? I mean, not on this show, but there is. You know, when you can have a sort of conversation with somebody, or you try to, and it just doesn't work for whatever the reason.
But an unsuccessful conversation is still a successful conversation because it may not have gone the way you wanted it to, or ended up where you wanted it to. But that's the beauty of interacting with at least one other human being. In this case, I am interacting with two. I'm interacting with Catherine. I'm interacting with you. I don't know where it's going to go, but that's the joy of any conversation. I don't have an insight. I never walk away from a conversation and go, shit, man, that didn't work. I walk away. Generally, I forget about it, or sometimes I go, well, that was a journey.
Yeah, I suppose sometimes I do, actually. Right. But maybe that calls me out as being a bit weird. I don't know. But I would say.
I don't think you are weird. You're obviously a very thoughtful, self-aware sort of person. But I find it really interesting that at first you thought you were testing it out for everyone else, for the people who were too terrified to call. And then what you've said to us is that it was you, and what you've actually done is dared to call and trusted in the process.
Yes, that's exactly what it feels like to me, because I don't think I'm alone. There you are. And I mean, I appreciate what you're saying, Ian, but I don't think I'm alone. I think there's a load of people out there that are constantly thinking, oh, God, yeah, oh, that's interesting, or that, but they don't feel they have enough of the conversation that not your conversation will run out. Of course it won't. Yours won't ever, but theirs might. And that is scary, because you don't want to and I come back to the spotlight effect. Nobody wants to feel a fool. And I thought, hang on a minute, you guys are so good. Anyone could actually phone in that is nervous, and you will catch them. And
look down at your feet, and what do you see around us? Well, we're outside of it now. We're outside of the circle. But for that second, we've just done 10 minutes. We've just done 10 minutes of being in the circle. It's magic, isn't it?
Yes. Yeah.
And were as much a part of that as I was as much a part of that as Catherine was as much a part of that. We made that happen.
Good. Yeah, it's brilliant. You're brilliant.
Mark,
you both are brilliant, by the way.
And you're brilliant. But you're brilliant. Mark, it's nice to talk to you. Thank you very much indeed.
That's so interesting, isn't it?
Meta.
There was something of the Tony Slattery about him.
That was it. That was the voice.
Yeah. Very charming.
Right, let's take one more call. MZ, we're going to call you back in a second. Let's just take this call. Hello, caller.
Hello. Hiya. I just thought I'd ring, and I didn't expect you to answer, I'll be honest.
I know, people phone up.
People don't, isn't that funny? Oh. But we do answer, and we are answering. How you doing?
Oh, I'm okay. How are you?
Yeah, it's Friday. How did you get to Friday? It's felt like a long week for me.
It's one of those, it's another lockdown week, isn't it? It's just sitting indoors and kind of waiting for all this to blow over, kind of thing. I've been watching your show on Twitch quite a lot. It's very nice. It's very nice as a watcher just to observe and how you help people. And I actually think you found a little niche in Twitch. And I'm a big Twitch person. I watch a lot of things on Twitch. And I think you found a really nice niche. And I think it's really nice. And I just want to say it's really nice what you two are actually doing on here. And I just think, well done. Cool.
Thank you. What kind of stuff do you normally watch on Twitch?
Oh, Minecraft. Your sons.
Yeah, my boys. Minecraft and Animal Crossing are two of the... I was going to say Roblox, but actually I get Roblox because it's mini games. They're two of the games I don't get. I don't get
Roblox. I'll be honest with you. I have no idea. I've not
Roblox?
touched that. Yeah, never touched it. But Minecraft, Animal Crossing, my girlfriend, my partner's very into Animal Crossing. In fact, she likes to show me her village all the time.
It's the safest of safe spaces, Animal Crossing. I think
it is, isn't it?
Yeah, it's like a little screensaver for your mind.
It
you
is
can go
as
and
well.
disappear there for a while.
It's good for kids as well. I think it's very good for them because they get to kind of. It's very safe. It's a Nintendo product, so they don't bump into strangers and stuff like that. It's a very safe little environment, and there's nothing negative in that game whatsoever. It's very positive.
It's about slavery. you owe Tom Nook.
I know what you're on
You don't have to.
Tom Nook. He is the ultimate capitalist.
He is.
Totally, man.
But I play Tom Nook at his own game. I just save up and save up and save up, and then buy my house outright, and you can F off.
That's what I do. I did that on my save file.
I had a lovely island because I started it off, and then my daughter, who's 9, got involved in it, and I haven't been on it for ages, and she goes on all the time. And the last time I had a look at that island, it's turned into like some kind of fun central. It was all planned out beautifully and like all aesthetically pleasing with the avenues of trees and stuff. Now there's like little balloon festivals everywhere and like random jumpers in the middle of the street and glitter bombs.
No.
She's got a confetti cannon going all the time. She's filling her boots.
Blimey.
I'm glad for her because, for her life is bloody boring at the moment. Real life is bloody boring.
It really is, isn't it? It really is. I mean, the thing is with lockdown, I've had it's been a year and there's been a lot of contemplation. I think, with all the negativity and stuff around lockdown and COVID and stuff like that, I think it's like, for me personally, I feel like it's, don't get me wrong, it is wearing on, I must say, but it has given people maybe a kind of nice period of time to reflect on what they actually want from life and where they want to go and what they want to do and what their ambitions and goals and dreams and hopes are. So I feel like COVID's given everyone an opportunity to kind of pause from life for a minute. The daily monotonous grind, working, stuff like paying your rent, and allowing you to kind of,
I don't know if I think for some people who are lucky enough to be in a place where that's okay, I think for some people it has. I would suggest, from what I have seen and what I've heard and what I've felt, that is a minority of people that it's given that break to.
And some people have been forced to reassess, obviously, because the decision's been taken out of their hands.
Well, their mums have died.
That's a good point. No, these are very. Sorry.
My mum didn't die, but I'm just saying. But that people's mums have died. People's mums have died.
That's very true. People, my mum caught it as well. My mum caught it.
She kicked its ass.
Yes.
My mum is the vaccine.
The same thing.
Your mother is irrepressible.
Exactly. I mean, don't get me wrong. It is difficult for a lot of people, and and I'm just, maybe it's just because I'm one of those people that are like, look on the bright side, a bit happy-go-lucky. So I kind of can look at a situation and just go, okay, right, well, how can I turn this situation into a positive? There's a lot of home learning you can do, a lot of educational opportunities. So people who haven't got their grades up to scratch or things like that, there's opportunities for you to now, just do your stuff from home. And I think that as much as it is a negative situation, it is a horrible situation. Nobody wants to lose anyone, and, it's terrible. But, if I always believe that if you can find some positives in something, then try your damnedest to find some positives in it, because the world is quite a negative place.
It's good if you can. It's good if you can. Listen, I'm going to go because we're going to phone our friend Emzy up. Thank you so much for calling. Nice to talk to you. Thank you. Emzy.
Apparently this is Emzy's first time, so let's all be very gentle.
Let's see.
Hello.
Hi.
On the scale of 1 to 10, 10 being really, really mad and 1 being not mad at all, how are you feeling, Ian?
I can't even thank you two enough. I'm calling tomorrow and annoy you both. That was on Tuesday. Today is Friday. I had to publicly shame you to get you to follow through on that promise that you made. We made you. We made you. And now you're making us puke.
Without us, what was she doing? Showing her tatas on Twitch.
Showing her tatas to 19 saddos. And now she's showing her bootang to 250 saddos.
Listen, I have to do what I have to do. I have no talent.
I'm not judging you for getting your tatas and your bootang out.
No.
I'm just saying we increase the numbers. We increase the altitude.
It's true. And now I feel the pressure to be the best person I can, so I have to whip out my chesticles and my bum.
Oh my god! Oh my god!
What?
Oh my god!
What's happened
now?
Look at the name of her microphone holder.
Heil?
Heil? Jesus!
What do you mean? Oh.
What the hell is this? What have we stumbled on?
Is that your pants?
No,
it's a far right streamer. Is it because it goes up?
Okay, it's nothing to do with Germany. It's nothing. It's okay. It's fine.
What's wrong with Germany? Germans aren't all Nazis. That was a long time ago. But you seem to be dragging it into the 21st century. What have we done?
We made her big time and she's gone haywire.
She's taking the alt-right dollar and I can't blame her. It's a lot of money.
It's very fashionable.
Yeah, that looks nice. Little bit of tissue on over your pile.
I mean, it's... Does that make it worse?
No, it looks like you're putting a bow on it. I mean...
She's sugarcoating Nazism.
She put a cherry on top.
I'm definitely going to be banned now, for sure. And I'm like, what is this woman? What is she doing?
Fun times, fun. Can we get a shout out in the chat for our good friend Emsy, please? Please. It's one of
I
the
need
most...
to thank you guys properly. I need to thank you guys.
Okay, you're going to have the full screen. We're going to take ourselves off the screen.
This is... I got no makeup on. It looks like
You're going to thank us. We're going to clip this. So if someone... I'm just going to move us off screen so that we don't disturb. And if you could thank us for making you partner. Away you go, please.
Okay. Folks, ladies and gentlemen, hello, my name's MZ, and I'd like to thank everyone.
We don't need to know your name.
It's not all about you, you know.
This one is us. Thank you.
Away. Let's back to ones. Everyone, I'm a piece of shit. I'd like to thank Ian and Catherine for being the best human beings ever in the entire world. Keep watching their stream. It's about them. I love them both, and they've made me who I am today. I have a right-winged mic holder, and they've noticed that, and that's the type of detail they have in their stream. So just
squeeze
keep
a
watching.
tear out. Squeeze a tear out.
And I'd just like to thank everyone in chat, and for my sloppy seconds being a sloppy second streamer.
Shave your head. Shave your head, please. Hey! So what has happened? What is going on with your chat? This is MZ Plays, guys, and scene. Oh,
you say scene, but we did mean every word.
So what is happening? So you're not partnering yet, but what's happened? You're very close to it now, aren't you?
Yeah. So what happens? I mean, you
got to do the
fill out
admin.
a partner. Yeah, you have to. So you meet the requirements, which is all wonderful and good, and then you send off an application, and then you have to wait. So apparently, it's very common for you to not get it the first round.
Why? I don't think that's true.
I don't know. Yeah. So apparently, in the next 7 days, they'll either say, "Yeah, go for it," or like, "No, we want to wait a couple of months."
Who's told you
and
that
see
they
what
say
happens.
no? I don't think that's true.
That's the word on the street. I don't know if it's correct or not, but
What
people
street are you talking on?
I'm talking about the Twitch street, honey.
Bullshit street.
Yeah, exactly. Seriously. So that's what people say. So I'm like, okay, we'll wait and see.
I don't think that's true. I think you're a shoo-in.
I mean, who knows, right? I mean, someone could look at the application and be like, not feeling it, on to the next one. But you can keep reapplying. You can just, I think every month or every second month or whatever, you can send it in again.
Okay. And how are the streams going, man? Are they good? Are you having fun?
They're going amazing. They've been so good. Like a bunch of your community has come over and hung out, and they're amazing, and I love them.
Okay.
Wednesday we did something really weird. I don't know if you guys have done this on stream, but we did a haul. We did like an unboxing. Have you guys ever done like a haul of anything before on stream?
We've opened a box, haven't we?
Yeah, a haul. A haul.
A haul.
Like a haul.
It's when you've like done
Like
a big
haul of
shop.
clothes.
I know what a haul is.
Yeah. A big shop. Yeah.
We're gonna
big
open a
clothes
box in a minute. Hey, I tell you what, we've got a box.
Do you want to watch our haul?
Because we've got a PO box now, so people can send us stuff.
By the way, when we started this PO box thing, it wasn't to get presents. We were
was for
hoping for letters, but
For letters.
presents are great. But write to us, please.
Okay.
It's not like you haven't got time.
So this is someone has sent us. This is now normally MZ. This is only our second day. Yeah. This has come from Amazon, so we're happy to open it here. But if something comes from someone's home, we're opening it in a field in lab coats and goggles in case it's a cat shit or it's a glitter bomb.
That's for sure. And we will not be
Great
eating
idea.
any food that doesn't come direct from
the source.
The source.
The source. There we go.
Great idea. Why?
So let's see.
I'm going to pull that and you can open it.
Okay, here we go.
Ooh.
We got some batteries.
Oh, always handy.
And we've got some.
Give us the meat. Give us the meat. Give us the meat. Give us the meat.
We've got some recordable answer buzzers.
Recordable, you say?
Botones de respues grabables. Bouton signe de réponse enregistrables. Antwoord buzzer zum afnemen. You can basically record.
Is that last one for Emsy?
You can record your own.
Auf dem Deutsch.
And is there a card in there? There's a card. Who's it from?
Note. There's a note.
Who's it from?
It says,
so you can record your own sound on the buzzers.
"Screw you, mofos! I'm coming to get you." No, it doesn't say that. It says, "For your quiz nights and other stuff you do, from James Stone, mime artist."
Hey, mime artist, are you in the chat? If you're in the chat, thank you.
That's really kind. Thank you very much.
Thank you. What can we do to help you, MZ? We want to help you. We like you.
I love you guys too.
Didn't say love.
Nothing.
Okay,
like
tolerate.
Tolerate.
Oh, that's a nice big cup. What you got going on in there?
Just black tea.
Oof.
Actually, PG tips.
Is it PG
It's
tips?
not PG tips. She's being racist.
You having PG tips black? That's interesting.
We're doing a thing in a couple of weeks, like a little showcase of people that we really, really like. Would you come on it?
I would love to come on it.
Okay.
Yes, please.
Not next Thursday, the Thursday after. We're just kind of talking about it today. We haven't come up with it, but we want to get like some of our favourite streamers and maybe get like you on with a couple of our other favourite streamers and just chat about why and how and plug streams, and it'll just be a laugh. It'll be a nice vibe. Get some more followers and stuff.
Like Snatch Game on RuPaul. It'd be like that.
I love RuPaul.
Yes.
Oh my god.
I love
She's done
her.
the right
She's
thing.
hot. I don't like her dad when her dad comes out.
Actually, I normally love her, but last week on the UK one, are you watching the UK one?
I haven't seen it, but I heard some controversy. But please go
Yeah,
ahead.
she ripped into someone because she was wearing High Street. She went, "I don't want to see effing H&M."
H&M?
Yeah.
Right.
But you know, bearing in mind these people have been in lockdown for 7 months and not earning any money. Everyone's going, "Whoa,
Exactly.
you're forgetting yourself."
Totally, because don't you have to buy? Do you have to buy all of your supplies on that show?
I think so. They were bringing their own costumes, weren't they?
But then surely they would have their costumes. Or they'd already. It's not the first time they've dressed up like that.
No, but I mean, some of them are very new.
You're a
some of them
pervert.
aren't as well off as others. You know, and they.
You got to do what you can, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
Press that. That's a solid action on that button.
That is a nice action.
When are you next on, MZ?
Tomorrow we're playing some Among Us.
Oh.
What time are you on?
For the UK, I'm going to start at 2 p.m. EST, so I don't know. It's in like half time.
I think that's 7 p.m. our time EST. I think we're 5 hours ahead.
Yeah, that's peak Among Us time here.
Peak Among Us time.
You guys
We'll have to
wanna
come and play
play
Among
it,
Us with you at some point. We'll come and play it with you at some
We'll
point.
just gang up on her all the time.
Yeah.
MZ sus, MZ sus. And then I'll murder her and make her into a chicken leg or whatever they are.
I feel bad. I feel bad that Catherine bullied you so much at the start of this call.
I love it. I deserve it. I deserve it. It's well deserved.
It's always nice to see you. We will be in touch about coming on again in a couple of weeks and meeting some of our other friends.
Are we really going to be in touch? Or are we going to do an MZ and like go, "I'ma phone you.
I'ma phone you."
You're savage, and I love it. You're savage.
Can we get a shout out one more time for MZ Plays in the chat, please? So you guys can go and click follow.
We will call.
It really helps.
We will call.
It's nice to see you, MZ. See you later on.
Bye.
Bye. Bye.
I actually do love her.
But
don't let her know that because she will ruin it.
Let me go and get a screwdriver. Thank you for these. These are great. Was that my bum or was that a cat?
It was a cat. We love you the most.
Who's that Mucky?
I think it was Vegas.
Oh, no,
It was a.
I don't know. Right, hang on. Let me go and get a screwdriver.
Okay.
Uzabalana.
Oh, that's good noise. Oh, I'm gonna have some water. Ian made me dinner tonight, and it was delicious. Yeah. What was that? It was gammon or something? Ham?
Hello, Vegas.
But it was nice.
If you want, darling. Of course you can.
I bought you hair bubbles. I don't know if you
We'll
want.
do those in a minute. Let's do this this present. So yeah, the post thing. It was genuinely to where is it?
So you could like
It's there. So you send letters and art. You know, don't keep buying the stuff. I mean, you can, but don't keep buying the stuff from Amazon. That wasn't really the point. Let's just take a call while I try and get these buzzers to work. These will be fun with the kids.
Oh, can I start or are you going?
Yeah, I don't know which screwdriver it is. Hello. Hello. The phone number does work. 7086.
Lefty loosey, righty tighty.
Yeah. Hello? Hello?
Have you got a Phillips?
Hello?
Got it.
Okay. I don't think we missed any other calls there, so if you want to give us a call. So yeah, that's the address. If you want.
Charlie says, does your PO box stuff turn up at your house, or do you have to collect it?
Turns up at the house. Turns up at the house.
Ah, Gerald.
Gattington.
Good evening. Just wanted to warn a few people that if you do order things from Amazon, some people won't deliver to PO boxes.
Talk to me, buddy. What's happening to you? Tell me. Well, Amazon do.
Amazon do, but if you use a company in Amazon and you try and order something that might have tickled a couple of people, they send you a message and say we don't deliver to PO boxes.
Okay, well send us a letter then. Stop trying to win our.
No, I know. Well, I'm doing it. I'm sorting it. I'm doing it. But I thought I'd just do like a public service announcement for people that if they do send you things through third parties, that sometimes they don't send to PO boxes. But
shut up, Gatford.
Well, those work.
Hours of fun. You've got to have one that says donuts. Sorry,
what did you say?
You've got to have one that says donuts for cat. Hilarious. I had a good dial-up conversation. Today.
Can't whisper it to you.
Could you put that sign up that you normally put for other people up on the screen, please?
Sorry?
This one.
You put that sign up that you normally... Yeah, that one, Kathy. You've got it. Thank you.
Are you self-medicating there?
Sounds like I am.
Oh, anyway, you're all right, Gatford, apart from all that kerfuffle with PO box shy retailers.
Yeah, indeed. I'm all right. I'm tired today.
Yeah.
Tired. I can't type. I didn't mean to put "you've stolen the joke from Don Rickles." I meant to put something else, and I just can't
listen,
type.
I can only go by what you say. All I've got are your words.
No, that's fine. No, absolutely no. And I take my time out like a man. So not complaining. I'm not coming before the judge. But I just can't seem to type properly.
Oh God, make this end.
See you at 4:00 tomorrow.
Shut up, Gatford. Oh God, make this end.
Best present ever. Best present ever. Letters. We wanted letters and artwork. Yeah. But thank you. But letters and artwork, please. This is I've got to play a lot of ads tonight. I'm really sorry. This is some show. We're getting a lot of calls, a lot of new callers, a lot of good calls from the old callers.
I'm finding it all very exciting.
You know that, don't you? We got a handful of songs. Hello.
Hello.
Oh, let's get rid of that. It's not Gatford. Hello.
Hi. That me, Ian. So, yep. It's not. You're right. It's not Gatford.
No, it's not Gatford. Now, let's turn off your Twitch stream and listen to us on the call.
Otherwise, it's going to get confusing.
Got it audio, but it's turned off.
Can you hear us now?
I can hear you, yeah.
Beautiful. We're in. We got live conversation. Yes. Hey, man, how you doing?
All right. First time I've phoned. I've already known about this for about a week or so.
May I ask, Neil, and I can see your name is Neil on the screen. May I ask how you found out about it?
I was just... I went on the Just Chatting, and he happened to be on the top of the list.
Beautiful.
I love it. I love it. Well, I'm glad you joined us. And are you phoning up to tell us, as some people have done, why you hate the show so much?
I think it's brilliant. I was going to say, is it one thing, because I've only sort of been this week. Is it weekends or just weekdays?
Just weekdays, 8 till midnight-ish, Monday to Friday. Occasionally, we do 4 hours. Occasionally, we might take the odd day off for a little mental health day. and I do some streams in the daytime, and I might do some gaming streams over the weekend. I'm not sure. I might start playing World of Warcraft tomorrow. Yeah. So we kind of this is definitely Monday to Friday, 8 till whenever, and then I generally, me on my own, might do some other little bits and pieces at different times.
Just say, I had a few people talking about obviously COVID things at different times.
Yep.
Well, apart from the fact I've got my jab coming next week.
Yes.
The whole thing with lockdown, I live on my own. So, and I think one of the things that some people forget is that you hear about sort of, you've got all these people, you've got people in care homes who can't see their family.
Yeah, my
and
mum.
You've got to take care of you've got to take care of you've got all the young people. But I sometimes think people in my situation, for example, and I've been okay generally. A few things have worked out well for me as it happens. So, with it, but there's people who don't have anyone around, and sort of who aren't in the care homes, aren't young, and I just think there's too many people. That's what it says. There's plenty of people like that who just are sort of being ignored. To the extent that I've even seen people say, "Oh, just go and see," sort of during the relaxed bit in the summer. Oh, you can just go and see your family while you can. It's because of they're a 3-hour train journey away. I can't stay there overnight. They're a 3-hour train journey away.
Yeah.
Each way.
Yeah.
It's not. Not everyone lives 5 minutes away from their family.
No.
So it's just that. But like I said, for me, a few things went well, including finding myself a new job recently. So.
Good. Well, that's good, and it's okay. Some people have done well with lockdown and in the past 12 months, and that's okay, and that's great. That's I know some people feel bad saying they've enjoyed lockdown. If that's what the experience is for you, then that's that. Congratulations on getting a job. That's brilliant, man.
I discovered I can cook again.
Yeah. What is your go-to dish? If we were to come round now and said, "Oh, we're a bit hungry, mate. Can you rustle up something?" What would it be?
I don't know, because my main thing is shoving stuff in the slow cooker, so you'd have to wait a while.
Oh, okay.
We'd have to be patient.
We'll be round on Saturday.
So most of my stuff's in this, but I just enjoy putting I've just started. I used to eat sort of restaurants and takeaways all the time, but got forced to cook, so I cooked.
Yeah. And
I've not looked back on that either.
Good. Well, I'm glad you're doing well, man, and I'm glad that you found us, Neil. And 2 weeks is not enough, because every show is different. Sometimes it's up, down, silly, serious, heavy. We'll argue, we'll stop it quick, early because we've fallen out. It's all, it is what it is. So I hope you stick around with us, and thank you for calling in so early on.
Yep, and the other thing that annoys me is people who are saying with the jabs, there's this problem, there's that problem. COVID jabs. You had the guy the other day saying, worrying about it making him sterile and all this rubbish.
Have the jab. Have the jab. Go and have the jab, man. Go and have the jab. I can't wait.
Get those. The very problem he's worried about the vaccine giving him. If you're hospitalised with COVID, they're saying that is a problem.
There you go. There you go. Go and have the jab. Neil, listen, we're going to move on. It's lovely to meet you. Lovely to talk to you. Thank you so much.
Take care.
Have a lovely evening. Yeah. MZ is saying she wants to play World of Warcraft. You should play World of Warcraft.
I think I would be quite good at that.
Let's get guild.
Do I need one of them?
Let's get guild.
What? Do I need one of them dice things that's got more than 6 dots on?
I want a guild.
What?
I want to guild this guy.
Does it involve dressing up?
You can dress up if you want.
Pete, you're looking very windswept and interesting today.
Oh, I'm loving the long hair.
I like it.
It's been a lot longer, but it's been worse. I just wanted to show you something. See if you can guess what it. See if you can guess what it is.
Is it your bell end?
Oh, well, that's where I was going as well.
Is it your peen? If it's a fucking bid for those 804 VHS Blueies, and the address is ours, I will come and I will insert every one of those tapes in your machine, and by machine I mean backside.
It's not. I'm hoping that Andy guy who if he's, yeah, I'm hoping he gets it because nobody else is going to bid on it. Surely.
No. They're not proper blueies. It's just taped off the satellite channels 20 years ago, so you're going to see a little bit of bum.
Do you reckon it's just a bit that was free up to a certain time?
I mean, that's a lot.
Off?
That's a lot. It's 15 minutes.
I would be fascinated if it was like 840 tapes of daytime Babe Station. Where they can't show anything.
I've made it work in the past. That's
Have
not
you?
even a joke.
I found it once, and I said to my sister was coming over.
Made it work. They're not allowed to move, you see.
Well, I have. I saw it, and they were like drinking cups of tea and talking to someone off camera and looking really bored. And I thought it was funny. Anyway, so my sister turns up an hour and a half later and went, look at this, they look so bored. And it was, well, let's just say someone had cut the ribbon and said, come on, girls, we're all off.
Okay, two things. Gingerbread Mark, thank you for the £10. That's very, very kind. We've got a new name here. I don't recognise this. This is Lino. Lino says, and thank you for joining the stream, Lino. As much as I hate to agree with Gatford, he's right about Amazon third-party sellers. I found a gorgeous platinum and diamond necklace for Kath, but they wouldn't deliver it to a P.O. box. But it's the thought that counts. And it really, really is, Lino. So thank you for that. Appreciate that.
If I had a necklace for every time someone said that they were going to get me a necklace, then I would have a necklace.
Those who want to know, there are. But Pete has found. Pete does the channel What's on the Tapes, where he goes through old VHS tapes and sees what's on them, and he has found on eBay 804 blueies, which the person selling claims they're not his.
No. They're from
Come on.
And it's not the usual, they're not from round here, it's not from someone round here. It is that. They're not mine, they're from some bloke in London. Don't know how they ended up at my house in Cambridgeshire.
Such a sexy, such a tragic story.
Mm-hmm. Gosh.
Peter Heater.
So I just want to see if I just want to show you this.
Oh, yeah.
I don't know if you can see it.
Gosh, is that fecal matter?
Is it hashish?
What is that?
A raisin.
It is not fecal matter. It is not hashish.
If that's a Tagnut or a Winnet, I will be very upset. Hello?
Hang on, I can flip phone so I can show it properly. There you go.
Oh my God.
Did that come out of your nose?
No, that came off my back.
God! What
I see? Shut up, Gatford. Oh, God, make the sound.
I was going to invite Pete to be part of our
No.
celebration of Twitch, but I'm not anymore.
No.
That is effed up.
What have I seen?
That is effed up. MZ, I'd love to play World of Warcraft. I'm going to start my World of Warcraft journey this weekend. I'm going to stream it. I'd love to play World of Warcraft.
Oh.
Oh, God, make the sound.
I sound like Donald Trump.
Sounded like tits pervert, but it was fridge pervert.
Do my hair. Yeah, Twitch pervert.
Right, we're going to go. You want to go for the Shih Tzu look, right?
Yeah.
All right, little Shih Tzu. Dun, dun, dun. This is what we're going to branch into. Like you got beauty YouTubers. We're going to do male grooming.
That's not central. Go again. Go again. It's not central.
Head normal. I can do
Hello.
it. No, don't take it out. Don't take it out. Don't take it out. Don't take it out.
It's not central.
Yeah, but I could have. Listen, this ain't my first rodeo. I do it on moving children.
Hello, Alistair.
Easily. Come here and stop moving.
Has Catherine recovered yet?
From seeing that flipping bit of Pete in his fingers. Flipping it.
I know.
It's horrible. It's a disgusting human being.
I didn't think he was like that.
Some people, I would bring back the death
I would
penalty.
expect it from some. But that.
Well, it's a little
Peter 231076 is Ian. Would you let Catherine cut your hair? Don't be so fucking stupid.
Says Mr. Pekingese. Are we doing this one or not?
Anyway, can I ask you your advice, please? Both.
Yep.
Please. So, if I was to get a games console,
yep,
bearing in mind that I'm not very good or experienced,
yep,
should I get a PlayStation or should I get the Microsoft one?
The fact
Or
that you don't
anything
know
else.
the fact that you don't know what the Microsoft one is called, I would suggest you get a PlayStation 4.
You reckon? Yeah?
5 if
Not
you could
a 5.
afford it, but I reckon a 4.
I'm quite happy with my
Yeah?
PS4. Yeah.
Okay, lovely.
On Bjork.
Anyway, have a good show.
On Bjork.
Oh, by the way, did you get the? I've picked. You know, I'm still on Mars, don't you?
Yes, we know you're still on Mars. Yes.
And I've picked like a disc, like a desert island disc, but it's a Mars disc.
Yes.
And I don't care by Patsy Kensit. Lovely tune.
Okay.
Keeps me going.
Okay, that's the weirdest phone call you've ever done, and you've been sober for quite a long time now. Take care, Alistair. Thank you very much indeed. We're getting a lot of calls tonight.
Yeah, and we're getting a lot of thoughts. Please, can we not see any more dismembered body parts?
A little bit of a buzz, but that's okay. That's okay. A little bit of buzz about the show tonight, guys. We'll do our sponsors in a minute.
Yeah, and then we should mete out some justice.
Yeah,
Mete out some justice.
Be a long-haired lover from Liverpool. You be my sunshine daisy from LA. Hello, Ian. Hello, Kath.
Hello, Jimmy Osmond.
Little Jimmy.
I have to tell the truth. 'Tis not Jimmy Osmond. It's Luke John B. pretending to be Jimmy Osmond.
It's uncanny. If only stars in their eyes were still a thing, we would put you on there. And you could do
I'd
that.
win it, wouldn't I?
You would
I'd win
definitely
it outright.
win it.
Listen, I've got to admit something as well. I haven't called for a while, and I've lost my confidence a little bit. All right, so I'm going to try to wow you a little
Can
bit.
I just
all right.
say, don't try and
Go on.
mouse because it won't. Just don't, can I just say the meta call about the circle? That's one of the cleverest calls we've ever done, right? Isn't it?
So clever.
It's one of the cleverest calls we've ever done. Me and Catherine are effing brilliant at this.
Turns out.
And no one in our former industry will even answer the phone to us. And we are effing brilliant. We're brilliant.
Well, I've actually called up to thank you, if you must know.
I do.
We must.
Well, you've inspired me. You know you've been doing like those shonky old shows, right?
Yep.
And the other day, Ian was doing This Is Your Life, and every time you show them, it really makes me remember back to like the 80s and stuff and what I was doing back then. And I've been watching this show again, which I've only found out today BBC are going to be showing on Tuesday on BBC Two. Never got it the first time round, but I've absolutely fallen in love with it. You ready? The Fall and Rise of Reginald Perrin.
Oh yeah. No, it's
What do you think?
Good. It's good.
It was. I didn't get it as a kid. Couldn't make head nor tail of it. And now I'm 41 and sort of thinking about life.
Oh, it's about boredom and depression, and it's about depression, and it's flipping monotony, and it's perfect. I haven't seen it for about 20 years, but it's a cracking series.
It's Tuesday. It's shown again, but it was just so strange because I was watching it, and I've never known anything where it's like I was laughing, sort of crying, but laughing, not wanting to cry. I was like, oh my God, this is. Yeah, I can really identify with him in this. But I think, you know what else I watched as well, which is slightly like that and I never saw, was Butterflies. Do you remember that?
Oh, that was boring. My mum used to watch that.
A lot of mums used to like that.
Yeah, that was a mum's show, yeah.
Well, it was from a woman's perspective, the monotony of life. Similar thing to Reggie Perrin, except she didn't go off into the sea.
No, she didn't. No, she didn't strip off and jump into the sea. So.
Who was her son?
Yeah.
One of her sons?
I don't know. It was Wendy Craig, and her sons were...
One of her sons was? Don't know the other one, but one of her sons was?
Rodney Uplonka.
Yeah.
Oh, yes, it
Nicholas
was.
Lynn is the other one with curly hair.
I just remember the thing about changing the minis on the drive and never getting it because we only ever had one car.
Yeah.
And then later on in life you go, okay.
That was Bread Woman, wasn't it?
Carla Lane. But they were quite posh, weren't they? So that's why I couldn't really connect with them.
Yeah,
but wasn't Bread also about quiet desperation as well?
Trying to beat the system.
Yeah.
Trying to beat the system, but you never would. But the one thing I was going to say was, I did you see my tweet today, Ian? Someone I discovered.
I was in something about the Beastie Boys.
Genius. Yeah.
Yeah. I was in a thing about the Beastie Boys.
Were you?
Yeah.
There's a look back at the 80s things. Huh?
What's your favourite Beasties album? I'm joking, by the way.
That's Paul's
No,
Boutique, obviously. Didn't sell anything at the time, but is been regarded as a classic of the hip-hop genre. It defines the genre. One could argue, the irony, of course, being that they are white guys, but they were integral in the startup of Def Jam, although they were seen as kind of just like a pop band that was manufactured by Rick Rubin and the rest of the team. Would you like me to carry on, or are we okay here?
Who was the fourth member then that was kicked out before they went live? And were
I
big?
can't remember her name. Thank you very much indeed, ladies and gentlemen.
Right, I think this is the point now. You need to kick me off, don't you? You've made me look a right fool, Mr. Lee.
I didn't make anybody look a right fool. Thank God I watched that Beastie Boys thing just a couple of weeks ago.
Well done. I like it when you say it like you mean it, and then they just go, whoa.
If you say, I did watch a thing about I don't know anything about the Beasties. A month ago, I watched a brilliant show about them, with them. They came round. We broke the rules and didn't give a shit of the fucking Beastie Boys. I'm not going to say no to them. But if you say something confidently enough, quite often people, I'm giving it away now, but quite often people go, well, okay, no, all right, you do know. Oh.
I watched a really interesting documentary about Def Jam and some of the very shady business that was going on there.
Shenanigans, I think it could be described as. Isn't that right, caller?
Hey, I've got a problem, Ian.
Is it that you're a bellend?
I don't like Muslims.
Okay, so I was right. You're a bellend. Yep, I got there in the end. I knew it was something like that.
Yeah.
I knew it was something like that.
Oh.
Bless you, mate. Bless you. All numbers like that, by the way, we pass on to the police. That's a hate crime. So we're going to pass your details on to the police. So thank you for that. It's going to be getting quite a nice little folder that we're sending on. 0203 286 6370. One rule.
I was going to say, this is a nice little segue.
Be a dick. I just need to move that camera. Just give me... I've moved that camera. You go and get ready.
I'm going to do that.
And what I can do here is I'm just going to do a little bit of magic with the camera here because I've got to move that. There we go. That. Yeah, we have one rule. Please, come on, guys. Don't be a dick. Don't be a dick. You know that. You can call us 0203 286 6370 if you would like to. You know, if you want to phone up and say that stuff, we can't stop you, but it doesn't get anywhere. It doesn't achieve anything. This show is about love. This show is about happiness. But what we do is we have our mods and we ban people from the chat. There's certain things we don't accept: misogyny, homophobia, racism, that kind of thing. Boom. Sometimes it's not quite so clear cut, and we like to err on the side of caution to keep the chat free. And if you feel, I'm not pressed the thing yet. If you feel, Jesus, if you feel you've been unfairly blocked from the chat,
all rise for Judge Boyle's Judgment Day.
Ladies and gentlemen, the court is now in session.
There we go. You can call us throughout any of this as well, by the way. If I miss your call, I will do my darndest to call you back ASAP. ASAP. Bagel King says, I moved here 3 years ago. I've just found out about Alan Partridge now. The rest of this lockdown is about to get better. Everything is good. Some things are better than others, but everything is good. Umska, thank you. Right. Oh, we got a call. Quickly. Hello, caller.
Hello, Ian.
Yeah?
Hello, mate. All right.
What's the name of the woman I do the show with?
Catherine.
Ooh, what do you want to say?
It's just about a film that you was talking about just over a week ago, Law-Abiding Citizen.
Yes.
I just wanted to say that I've watched it now.
Yeah.
And I thought it was a brilliant, really good film, really good top-of-the-range film, that was.
It's all right, isn't it? I mean, it's silly, but I enjoy that kind of silly sometimes. I'm in the right mood for that quite often these days.
Yeah, I thought it was a really classic film, I did. And I just wondered if you got any more suggestions for anything else like that.
Oh, mate, you put me on the spot. Well, don't watch Run, Jump, Hide, which I watched today, because that's rubbish. That is a good question. I'm just trying to think of what I've been watching on Netflix or Amazon Prime. Off the top of my head, no. I don't, I'm afraid. Let me have a think. Something may pop up. My brain is in a different category at the moment. Something will come to me in a bit, I'm sure.
That's brilliant. Thanks, mate.
Keep listening and we'll come up with something. Thank you, man. I'm glad you enjoyed that. Thank you very much indeed. What nice. Do you mind if we just take this?
Let's do it.
Okay, let's just try this.
Especially as he has the surname of a very esteemed colleague of mine from the past.
Here we go. Look at
Kavanagh QC.
Oh, boy.
There's hello there. Hang on a second. I press that, and then if I press this, you can see us. Hello. Are you a Matthew or a Matt or what are you?
I flex. Everyone like from 1975 to 1985 was called Matt, so I just go with whatever's free at that time.
Okay. Matty Bom Bom.
So I just want to keep the hype train rolling for the weird British nostalgia. I had a weird moment. I've just started doing a keto diet.
Oh, okay.
Which sucks really heavily. But for the first time in the best part of like 25 years, I've been craving Bovril.
Wow, I've never had Bovril.
So I was wondering, like, what kind of weird British foodstuffs do you guys like remember, crave? Like, do you ever get like weird moments where you're like, oh, I remember
Marmite. I mean, Marmite is obviously similar to Bovril. I've never had Bovril. Is that it's you drink it, right?
Like,
it looks like Marmite,
but like thin gravy, yeah.
But you
salty.
drink it.
Mm-hmm.
It is. It's basically just Bisto Best, but thin, and it's glass. My nan used to give it to us.
It's kind of taken from what they used to give to soldiers back in the flipping Crimean War when they used to boil up.
Crimea River.
They used to boil up stock and give them that.
Oh, jeez.
It's strangely satisfying. I know a lot of people that go to the football like a Bovril.
I used to, when we were kids, we used to have syrup sandwiches, slice of bread, bit of syrup, spoonful of syrup on there and have that. And if we'd been good, we were allowed to lick, imagine this, we're allowed to suck our finger and then stick it in the sugar bowl. And
golden syrup, like Lyle's.
Yeah.
My nana used to swear by, if you had a sore throat, she used to say, right, go and get a teaspoon, drag it through the butter, then dip it in the sugar and eat that.
Love it.
I mean, I suppose it's kind of
sugar sandwiches we had as well.
lubrication for the throat.
I tell you what I never liked, and it was always a Sunday night thing, was egg mayonnaise.
Oh, I love it.
No, that's boring. Egg mayonnaise.
If you took it to school, though, you'd be public enemy number one. It's like you drop one right in the middle of the class.
No, yeah. I was never a fan of the egg mayonnaise.
So is sugar butties actually a thing then? Because I always used to think that was just a thing that parents used to say when they wanted to swear at you.
Exactly.
Yeah, sugar butties are a thing. Old, the olden days. I don't want to say we were poor, but we were poor when I was a young kid.
Tell you something I rediscovered recently, and I got on a bit of a jag with it, and I had to stop. Jam sandwiches, right?
Oh.
And I know it's not wildly crazy, but it's something you have quite a lot when you're a kid, and not really when you're an adult. I mean, jam butty is quite satisfying.
So this is the thing with supermarkets that really gets me, and I never quite understood it. When you walk into a supermarket, most of them will still have, 6 shelf spaces wide, top to bottom, with peanut butter and jam, and I've yet to meet anyone over the age of 12.
Hello, Matthew. Pleased to meet
you. You've never met anyone over the age of 12? What kind of weird world are you living in,
Who
dude?
likes jam, he's saying. You said, I offered to buy you some jam the other day, and you went, no, I'm a grown-up.
I don't like jam.
That's exactly my point. There's who's buying 4 shelf spaces worth of jam in a given cycle?
I'll have jam on toast. Sorry, I'm just looking for something that popped up on the screen that I don't want to be on the screen. I don't know where it is. I'll have jam on toast, but that's it. I ain't...
Here's a thing that you kind of only discover when you've run out of proper food. In fact, I think we had it during lockdown when the shopping was a bit scarce and you were trying to keep away from the shops.
Yeah.
Bananas and custard.
Oh, bananas and custard. Yeah, that is
Turns
great.
out that's a pudding.
That is great. Just get some custard, chop up a banana. Wow, that is it. You're living the dream, man.
Satisfying.
Yeah, I'm still trying to avoid sugar.
Oh man, sorry, we're tantalising and teasing
I know,
you.
right? It's just torture.
Keto schmito. Matthew, listen, thank you very much for that. It's nice to meet you. Thank you for calling in. 0203 286 6370. So very quickly, before we go down here, we should say hello to our sponsors. This show is sponsored. If you want your company mentioned on the show 2-3 times a night, get tweeted out every now and then to 100,000 people, be part of the podcast. There's a daily podcast. Look for the rabbit hole. TLNA, the late night alternative. It'll pop up. abbeycare.co.uk. My name is Ian. I'm a drug addict, an alcoholic, and a sex addict, and all of that stuff. And I had many years clean. I got clean in 12-step meetings, NA and NA primarily. It's been a little bit slippy recently, a little bit relapse, and I went to Abbey Care. They very kindly put me up for a few nights, and it was really helpful. I'm now following a program, and I'm getting clean. Drug addiction and sex addiction and alcohol and stuff is when you're in it, it's really shit. It's also shit for the people around you, your partners, your friends, your work, your kids, all of that stuff. abbeycare.co.uk, places in Gloucester and Glasgow. They will really be able to help you see things differently, maybe understand why you want to escape from yourself and fill that hole that's in your chest. And if you mention this show, 25% off. How's about them apples, ladies and gentlemen? Them apples. Oh, Jen says, my mum asked my dad to make her a banana sandwich. He literally put a whole banana in between the two slices of bread
Like
as
a
he
hot
couldn't
dog.
comprehend it. My sister used to have bananas on toast.
Oh,
She used to like daddy's sauce as well. She was
I
weird.
quite like Daddy's sauce.
Right, Catherine, let's get through some of these. How many have we got, by the way, tonight?
9.
Not many.
9.
Not many.
Here's the deal. Right, we have one rule on this show, and one rule only, and it's quite simple, you would think, and yet it seems to trip people up. Every single week we have a number of people who are banned for being dicks in the chat, but they do get to appeal because sometimes slip-ups can happen.
Yeah.
Sometimes mistakes can happen. Sometimes the mods get itchy trigger fingers. Sometimes it comes in at the wrong time and we perceive that they're talking about
We're
something
on the
other than
side
they
of
are.
caution.
You know why?
Cool
Because
with that.
the chat is kind of the backbone of this show, right? The reason people feel able to ring us up and tell us all kinds of stuff is because they know that the chat aren't going to be arseholes about it, right? So as soon as that toxicity starts to venture in, we come down on it like a ton of bricks.
My sister, Glitter Kitty 70, says, no, I didn't. You did. You used to eat bananas on toast. You'd have toast and you'd squeeze your banana down on it. Yes, you did. I remember it.
Gosh, you wouldn't.
And not daddy's sauce.
HP.
HP sauce. HP sauce. I'll give you that. I'm not going to give you anything else. Right? I'll give you anything else. I'll give you that.
All right.
You did eat the bananas on toast. You freaking did. You did eat HP. The fruity one. What was the fruity one? What was the fruity one?
That's Daddy's. No, it's not. It's HP.
What was the
They're
fruity
similar, aren't they?
sauce you used to eat that was always on the table and smelt vile? No. Forget the bananas. What was the sauce you used to have on the table all the time and it smelt vile? And you would have it on the table all the time. You're not telling me.
Press it. I actually really like brown sauce on a bacon butty. I think it's the best.
Right, hang on. So, sauces from the 70s.
I think they were from before.
Okay. It was
It was okay. Coleman's okay.
Was it?
Was that like tonkatsu or something?
No.
No, fruity sauce it's called.
It was. Was it okay? Is it okay? Is it okay? It was okay.
She's saying don't Google it.
I've Googled it. It was okay. Was it okay? You dirty, filthy animal. It stank. But also, please don't. You did eat bananas on toast. The bananas weren't hot, but they were smooshed out. They're all smooshed out. Why is she?
I don't know why
Mandela
she's being
effect.
like this. I don't know why she's being like
on
this.
a roast nom. She's done nom. Oh, on a roast, she put that shit on a roast dinner. We had a semi-roast
Oh, no,
tonight.
I draw
We had a
the line.
semi-roast tonight. We had Yorkshire puddings with a bit of ham.
Yeah.
Apple ham and some mash
it was lovely.
and some veg and a bit of gravy and none of that crap. And you did have bananas on toast. So please don't tell me lies, tell me sweet little lies. Right, onwards.
Here we go.
Here we go. This is it. We got a show now. We got a show, guys. We're just starting to warm up now, guys. If you want to give us a call, you can. We're just starting to warm up.
Also, if we are mentioning your case and you want to defend yourself, you're more than welcome to. But be sharp about it, because once you're banned, you're banned. We're going to open the casebook now. We're going to look at the pleas. And there are some pleas in here. Sometimes people decide to double down on the dickery, and if they do that, that's a ban.
That's it.
Once you're banned, you're banned.
Yeah.
But for some people, this could be a good night. Here we go. So the first one on
Ultimate Draft says, WTF was that shadow? What shadow? I didn't see a shadow. If it happens again, you shout and let us know. You will do that, won't you? Thank you.
Mac Height. Okay, so Mac Height says... so we're going to look back through the log and see how this happened. How did someone who appeared to be getting on fine in the chat suddenly find themselves on the wrong side of the law? Is it worse that mine are not even out? They're all in boxes hidden away. Ooh. On the topic of Piano Man, what is Billy Joel up to these days?
Oh, I like that.
Nothing worse than an unexpected nipple scratch through clothing. I mean, it's true what he says. Yeah. Then that fella doing that picture of that fella with a beard doing that.
Okay, yeah.
Then Gotham. Then Knee Trembler. And then...
He was timed out for that?
No. Then a message was held for the reason of profanity by the Automods. And then denied by Mandy.
Okay.
And the profanity was, forgive me for this, what he said was Fook, spell F-O-O-K, off.
Okay sauce. Okay sauce.
Banned. The mitigation. That was directed at the Piano Man. Sorry. Because the Piano Man messed you around, right?
Your piano's going tomorrow. 4 doors down. They're laughing and drinking and having a party.
So just for context, you were having a bit of back and forth and you were sharing it with the chat, the fact that this guy was taking the piss.
You received the vaccine on Tuesday.
And was late to pick up the piano. And then when you inquired as to his whereabouts, it appeared he was still in bed and he wanted to pick it up sometime later. Yeah, said he was running late and then said, can I do it in 3 hours? That's not running late. That's lying down.
Yeah.
So do you believe that Mac Height was directing that at the Piano Man?
Read the chat, Catherine. Read the chat and weep.
The chat says, unbanned. I think it's fine. I can see that before that, we've got someone of previous good character. And so I do believe the mitigation, and therefore... Mac Height, congratulations, you're unbanned.
Who did that thing? Who do you believe Ian says? No, delete that. Next.
The next is an interesting one. I know that you appreciate these. Kev123E.
Oh, I like these.
Now, Kev is something of an amateur artist. Think Neil Buchanan, except instead of doing a great big picture on the floor that can only be seen if you get up on a cherry picker, what he did here was do a crying cactus, let's say, but using lots of little dots, but taking up quite a lot of the chat. So not only are you spamming, but also splooging in the chat, which, you know, we're trying to be family friendly.
Punctuation. He's made a peen out of punctuation and dots and all. I think it's so clever.
And I appreciate the use of movement. I appreciate the use of light and shade. There's a hand in there as well, which I haven't seen before. So that's an unusual take on what is becoming a kind of a standard image. But unfortunately, I'm keeping you banned. The mitigation was have fun. So it feels like his work here is done, and I'm happy for him to go along like a dirty littlest hobo and take his penis somewhere else.
I like it, but we can't.
And I see the chat is of a similar mind, which
we
I find
can't.
reassuring.
I like it, I respect it, but we can't.
No.
We can't.
No. And while I appreciate the artistry, I don't think this is the place.
I'm fucking up the camera again. I have to get all these cameras.
Bainster123, your file has come across my desk here.
Hello, unknown person. I've turned the microphone down because we don't normally take withheld numbers. That's okay. Yeah.
And I want to know your side of what do you think the government are going to do for young people who have suffered depression?
The government don't give a shit about you, I'm afraid. They're making cuts to mental health resources. They are stringing a whole, people who go to school and college along and not giving them any definite... Listen, they're in a tough situation, but they are making things infinitely worse. Honestly, I don't think the government are going to do anything for you. But, it's not all doom and gloom, because there are resources out there. Not enough, but there are some resources out there that you can... certainly turn to, and mental health is something that is being talked about a lot more, but I don't think the government are going to do anything. Do you?
I don't think so.
No, and that's how old are you? 17?
Yeah, that's correct.
Okay, yeah, I'm back in the game, baby. And how is your mental health? How is your head and your spirit?
Well, for the past 7 months, I've been afraid of going outside.
Okay.
And I guess that's the main one I'm suffering right now.
That's a big one. What are you scared of?
I guess it's just what's going to happen the next day. I mean...
What might happen?
Yeah.
Yeah, but what might happen that you're scared of?
Well, I'm not sure because my brain is telling me this, and...
Yeah. What is your brain telling you?
Like, that not to go outside.
But what does your brain... tell you is going to happen or might potentially happen if you go outside?
I'm not too sure. I'm still trying to figure that out myself.
Okay. Well, that's good. Hey, listen, you have an awareness that it is your brain potentially lying to you, and brains do lie to us. So you're in a really, really strong position, even though it may not feel like it. I would say that we have had a year now, just over a year now, of a global pandemic, and while as a 17-year-old young person you are probably very, very safe when it comes to COVID, it has been a terrifying year where we have been told to stay indoors and to not have contact with people, and hearing that message for a year can really mess up your head.
Yeah, I agree.
Have you spoken to your doctor about it?
Yeah, they have, but I guess when I think about going to the doctors, I guess it's always the same message. Just think about today and not tomorrow, but then I sleep at night and I think about tomorrow. So I'm kind of struggling at the moment.
Have you, but hang on a second. Have you spoken to your doctor?
Yeah, I have.
And may I ask, did your doctor offer you don't have to tell me what it was, but did your doctor offer you any suggestions as to what might help?
He just said to keep the focus on the day and not tomorrow, and not.
And you're okay. Did I hear correctly that you're okay in doing that during the daytime, but at nighttime you struggle with that? Yeah. How's your sleeping going?
Well, I've not slept in 4 days.
Okay. Do you meditate?
Yeah, I've been watching a streamer on Twitch, and he's like a doctor kind of thing, and he's been helping me out. I've subscribed to his job, and he's helping me out a little bit.
And I wonder, what's his name?
I think he's called Gamers. I'm not 100%.
Okay.
He's been definitely supportive.
Okay. May I suggest, I'm assuming you have a smartphone.
Yeah.
May I suggest a really good app called Insight Timer? Yeah. And it's a meditation app, and it's free. There's some stuff on there to pay for, but you don't need to pay for. You don't need to do that. There's enough stuff on there free that I would suggest would be able to help. And what it is, it's kind of very short. You can pick the length. You can have 3 minutes, 5 minutes, 10 minutes, 20 minutes meditations where it's a recording, and someone will kind of just do a very guided meditation. And why Insight Timer is good, and I recommend it, is because you can pick really specific things that you want to address. There are other apps that are great, but this helps you pick really specific things that you want to do. Like if you've got low self-esteem, you can go, oh, I've got low self-esteem. I want a 5-minute meditation that will help with that. I suggest that will help for at least if you start off with a 3-minute meditation, that for at least some of that 3 minutes, maybe only 20 seconds, you will be in the present, as opposed to worrying about tomorrow or worrying about how you might have fucked up yesterday. And that doesn't sound like a lot, but if you do it every day, it's accumulative. It gets more and more. It gets easier and easier as the brain learns to do it, and you start reprogramming some neural pathways. Sounds like bullshit. It's science. This is actual science. And so downloading Insight Timer and just starting off, maybe before you go to bed, or I don't know, maybe you have you do it and then you have a bath and then you go to bed. I don't know what your routine would be. But that I would suggest, I won't guarantee nothing, I would suggest within a week to 10 days will just help kind of bring you back into the present. Is that something that you think you could do?
Yeah, I'm definitely going to give that a try.
Okay. May I also, when was the last time you went out of the house?
At the beginning of the first lockdown.
Whoa,
at least
lockdown
a year
one,
ago.
the classic lockdown. My favourite of all the lockdowns, I think, because I went nuts during that.
I guess the first 2 months was great, but it's really, really hard for me right now.
Yeah, I bet it is. I bet it is. Do you have a front garden?
Yeah.
Yeah. And do you have like a path and a gate?
Yeah, we do.
May I make a suggestion?
Sure.
Tomorrow, put on your coat, put on your shoes, take your keys, if you can. I'm not making light of this because this might sound huge. Go out the front door, walk up to the gate, put your hands on the gate, and then come back.
Yeah.
How does that sound? And then just go back indoors. Open the door with you've got to shut the front door, I would suggest. But then open the front door with the key, go in, take your coat off and have a cup of tea. How does that sound?
That sounds great.
Yeah?
I haven't tried that just yet.
Try it. Because that's huge. But also you're still if you've got a front garden, you're still on your property.
Yeah.
So the odds of whatever bad thing it might be you've been thinking of happening is really, 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 really slim. You know, I don't want to make light of it. An aeroplane could fall out of the sky, but that's really unlikely. And but I would really suggest that the putting on your shoes and putting on your coat as if you were going to go out would be an important part of it. Shut the door, walk to the front gate if you can, put your hands on it. If you can, have a little look up the left, have a little look up the right, and then go back. It'll take you 20 seconds, a minute tops.
That's great advice. I gotta go now.
Okay.
So I'll keep watching your show.
Okay, man.
Appreciate
Take care.
it.
Good luck. Tutty bye.
That's some good advice.
Some great advice.
It gets really hard to go out when you've been inside that
Doesn't
long.
it?
Since the first lockdown.
Yeah, doesn't it? It really, really does.
Yeah.
It really, really does. I got to play some more adverts.
Did you see George trying to get on my lap just now? And
No,
just managed
naughty.
to scratch all his way down.
naughty. Little boy. I got 5 cats.
Yeah.
And yeah, they're all dicks.
Yeah,
They're
I
all
think
dicks.
I deserve a Pride of Britain for not crying. What happened to me just then?
Hello, Liam.
Hello.
Oh yeah, Liam Lane on the green screen there, guys.
Hello.
Hello, Liam. How can we help you, please?
Well, if you don't recognise
Knockers
my
are
voice,
better.
then it's Ginger Ninja.
Ginger Ninja, big up yourself.
I thought I'd come on and update you on how I'm getting on and.
Okay, tell us what's going on, man.
What's
Yeah,
been
please
happening?
do.
What's been happening?
Well, Twitch has been. I've been streaming a lot more.
Yeah.
Recently.
Brilliant.
Well, the last couple of weeks I've been revising for 2 tests I have on Wednesday. For college. But they've been really well. I've been getting a few people in every so often.
Yeah.
Which is good. As most of the time it's some that have come from your stream.
Hey, brilliant. That's good.
Yeah, and they always come in and be like, "Oh, I'm from Ian's stream. How you doing?" And it's just really nice that they come and watch. I've been I recently got back in touch with my dad after a couple of years of no contact.
Wow, hang on, man. That's the first one was big. That's huge. Did you get in touch with him, or did he get in touch with you? If you don't mind me asking.
I got back in touch with him. Yeah.
And how's that going?
Well, we're taking it slow again. He lives like an hour and a half away, so we're basically waiting for lockdown to end, and then he'll start coming up to see me again every like couple of weeks.
How do you feel about that?
Really happy because a few years ago when he kind of disowned me and my brother. It was also around the time that my stepmom was basically having a baby.
Yeah, gosh.
So I was having another brother, and I haven't seen him yet, and then I think 8 months ago or ish ago, they had another one, so I have two, and it just means I might be able to see them.
That's pretty incredible, huh?
Yeah.
You look really happy and excited at the prospect of that. Am I reading that right?
Yeah, I used to be really close to my dad. It's always been a rough time. There's always when I was younger, he left me and my brother, and then he got back in touch, and it was every third weekend, and then he went again. I think it was 2018.
Yeah.
And now we're back in contact again.
Can I ask a question? What made you decide
Yeah.
that the time was now to try again?
That it is a good question, to be fair. I basically I've always missed having him around. Although he's the one that left me, I couldn't even though all the things that he's done, I still love him. He's still
he's your dad.
Yeah.
It's the thing with dads, isn't it?
Yeah.
It's the thing with dads. Well, I feel sorry for your dad that he's missed out on getting to know you over these last couple of years, because you're a lovely bloke.
You are a very you speak really, really well for someone of your age. I hope that doesn't sound patronising, but a lot of younger people find it very difficult to speak as honestly and as openly about feelings and stuff as you are doing right now, and that's amazing. If I may make one suggestion, be careful. Do you know what I mean? If he has a history of letting you down, I really hope he doesn't do it again.
Yeah.
But just maybe, I don't know how to go slowly. Be careful. Don't dive head first. I don't know what I'm trying to say. Look after yourself.
I get what you mean.
Look after
yourself. This is what my mum has said. My stepdad has been there since I believe I was 2. Or my brother was 2 and I was 3. And he basically took us on as his own, and he's still with my mum now.
Yeah.
Which again, I see him as my dad, even though he is my stepdad, but he's as close as my dad, and I just always cherish I feel bad for the people that actually don't have a dad at all.
Mm.
I feel lucky.
You are lucky.
It sounds like you've got it sorted in your mind that maybe, you know, it's not going to be the picture postcard version of dad and lad relationship, but there'll be something there. Just as Ian says, just remember your boundaries and make sure you don't.
You're a good man. You're a good person. You deserve to be happy. And you know how to look after yourself. You know how to.
Let's see if he deserves to be back in your life. That's the thing, isn't it? Let's see. It's a privilege.
Yeah. I want to also say that tomorrow, I am in a. It's called a VTC. That is. It's for like a game called Euro Truck.
I don't know that game.
It's like a simulation game.
Yeah.
And you basically drive trucks, but it's like quite realistic, and you have to get the jobs there.
Oh, Euro Truck, did you say?
The thing that Limmy played.
Euro Truck Simulator. I know it.
Yeah.
Limmy played. I'm aware of it. Sorry, I misheard the first word. Yeah. Oh, that's some game, man.
Yeah. And basically, tomorrow there is in my group that I'm in, we are doing a 12-hour convoy.
Jeez.
And some of them are streaming. And basically it's for the charity British Heart Foundation.
Great charity. It's a great charity. One of the good ones.
Unfortunately, I can't stream because my PC won't allow me to stream. I've not got good enough PC to play the game and.
Yeah. Takes up a lot of I don't know, memory. Is it memory? It takes up a lot of processing power.
Yeah.
To do
I
both.
recently got a new GPU. So it improves my graphics. But I will be doing hopefully in a couple of weeks another 12-hour stream, but with my PlayStation, and I'll be doing the same thing if anyone wants to come along. I'm going to have a charity link and.
Brilliant. Well, let us know when. So give us your. Let us know. Right, where can we see the one tomorrow? If people want to see the one tomorrow.
Well, the person who will be streaming is called, I do believe it's DJ Dazza.
DJ Dazza, big up DJ Dazza. Yes, man. And then I tell you what, Ginger Ninja, when you're doing the PlayStation one, let us know a couple of days before, and we'll give it a good plug on the channel. Okay?
Yeah. Also, I heard about your a couple in a couple of weeks, the Thursday. Is it favourite streamers?
Yeah, we're going to have a little showcase.
Yeah, what's that going to be like?
We're not quite sure yet, but we think we're going to get some of our favourite streamers and just kind of give them a little plug and get them on and get them to chat about streaming and why they do it and how they got into it and give their channels a little plug. So I think we've got it all sorted. I think we've got all the people that we need for this one coming up. But we might be doing some more in the future if it goes well.
Okay.
But you are welcome to come on. You're getting a golden pass. I'm handing you a golden pass to come on and plug your stream anytime you want, Ginger Ninja.
Thank you.
You're very welcome. You're a good man.
You lot are just amazing to me. Like, you're always so kind and.
You deserve it.
Yeah.
You deserve it. You're a very special. You're priceless, precious, and valuable, and you deserve to be happy. And you're a nice guy. You're a nice guy.
Thank you.
That's the key. We're going to get on and we're going to ban some more people, so that should be a laugh.
Okay. Yeah.
See you later on. Have a good
watching.
weekend. I hope you raise lots of money for the British Heart Foundation. Take care, man. Bye bye.
See ya.
That got me. I've cut my eye there.
Who is he?
Something's happened there. It's very sore.
Oh, mate.
Look, skin. I've got some kind of skin. Is that a spot? Is that a spot, or it might be a scratch?
I think it's a little
nick. I don't touch
little
it.
nick.
That's something that resonated with me on some level. Not because of the dad stuff. He reminded me of my eldest.
Yeah.
You're a good man, Ginger Ninja. If you're in the chat, put your link in the chat. Let's get Let's get that link going.
Do you know what? We don't always get the parents we deserve, but they are lucky to be in your orbit, Ginger Ninja.
Also, Ginger Ninja's a wicked name. So come on, man. Come on. There he is. It's Ginger Ninja 18. There we go. There's all going. I'm following, aren't I? I think I'm following.
Yeah.
Let me just double check. Hang on. We got to check some www.twitch.tv/Ginger. Am I spelling it right? Is that how you're spelling it?
Ginger, isn't it? Or is it Ginger?
There we go. That's it. We got it. Ginger. Oh, hang on. I've got it. No, I felt the wrong person.
Ginger with the J.
Ginger with the J. Ninja. Right, no more calls for a bit because I want to...
we want to ban some people.
We want to ban some people. Ninja. Oh, I wasn't following you. I am now. Following you now. Nice one, man. Best of luck. It's a good charity. Thank you. Right, let's... we're doing this.
All rise. For Judge Boyle's Judgment Day.
Ladies and gentlemen, the court is now in session. It bloody is, you know.
Let's do it. I want to rattle through some of these.
All right, let's do this. So, Bainster. Bainster.
1, 2, 3, just to separate it from any other Bainsters that are out there.
I'm looking at a lot of chat here. So, obviously, someone who'd been present in the chat for quite some time. And I'm just going to catch you up on the end of the sort of conversations that were happening. A local shop for local people, Tubbs, get my gun. Okay, League of Gentlemen reference.
Never seen it.
Yeah, I like it. Yeah, and it costs a fortune. I had to go elsewhere.
Oh, that's the about Abbey Care?
Oh, yeah. All I want to know, will it hide my search history? Need to know more before I watch this midget GIMP video. See, already I feel that's dicey, if not ban-worthy. What if they did donate £2,000, or is it just shenanigans? I hate shenanigans. So they're just pointedly saying...
I banned him and I know exactly why. Last
I
comment.
have no idea who she is.
Last
Who's
comment.
this? A vegan, not another one.
We had someone on who was a vegan. I hate that vegan.
So lazy.
I hate that vegan stuff. Oh, bloody vegans. How do you know they're a vegan? Because they're always... I hate all of that stuff, man. I hate all of that stuff.
Don't know what I done wrong, really. Is it the vegan comment? What's wrong with that? If you don't know, we can't help you, mate.
I would like to... I'm feeling a bit of love. It's really sore. I would suggest unban... Oh, it was Floss. It was you. You were the vegan. You see the trouble you've caused?
In that case, no.
No? All right.
No.
Okay.
No. Bollocks, no. Banned.
Okay. I just think that we should... Okay.
No. Okay. Also, he doesn't see anything wrong with it. He doesn't see anything wrong with it. You disagree?
Don't care.
Oh.
Don't care.
Okay. Down with hell. Here we go. I've done nothing wrong. I think they assumed I was a previous caller. Read my previous messages for proof. Only 4 previous messages. Hello, Wagwan. Guys, how come I got blocked? Number got blocked, guys. Is that when we had a little run the other day?
Yeah.
What do you reckon?
Ban.
Access denied. Banned. Oh, now here's one. What I do love is when people assume that one person's banned us and then start lecturing that person. This was someone who responded to one of Jerry's calls by saying he needs to calm down regardless of his condition. Got banned. You're too sensitive and easy with your bans, Catherine. I work with people with psychiatric conditions, and every day with people with Parkinson's. I don't let their conditions be an excuse for their behaviours.
Their behaviours? Fucking patronising prick.
What's the
off.
excuse for your behaviour? I didn't ban you. It was this fella. And banned you will stay. Denied. All right, here we go. This is spamming the chat. So we've got loads of pictures and vaccination hurts. Someone
By the
saying
way,
Alt
Cantona,
F4.
what's your fucking problem?
What's happening?
Did you really say that you don't believe in COVID? Are you fucking insane? Are you an actual COVID denier in here? Did I really read that comment that you don't believe in COVID? Is that what I read when we were talking to Ginger Ninja? That you don't believe in COVID? Is that right? Because that's insane. You know that's proper insane, right? You know that COVID's real. You know that people have died. You know my mum's had it. You know that it's real. So I don't understand what bit of COVID you don't believe. What bit of what bit don't you believe? Because you've been here for a long time, but COVID deniers, man, COVID deniers are causing the deaths of people. Hey, Manny.
Manny?
Hello.
Hello.
Hello, both.
Go on, what you want?
I come to say hello.
Okay.
I had my injection the other day, Ian.
Beautiful.
Good for you. How are you feeling?
I had to wait there 15 minutes after I had it done.
Yeah.
And Wednesday, Thursday morning, I had a little bit of an ache in my arm, but it's all gone now.
There you go. Beautiful.
Yeah.
Wonderful.
How are you, Ian?
I'm tired. I'm tired. I don't want to go to bed.
Why are you tired?
Well, I don't really want to answer the question.
How are you, Kathleen?
I'm all right. I'm
Has
glad
kids?
it's Friday.
I thought you was coming on today.
Why?
Because Ian said, didn't he, yesterday? He said,
No,
so
next
might not
week.
be-
Next
oh,
week.
is it next week?
Yeah.
We clean my ears out then.
Yeah.
Okay, Cantona says my sister's a care worker and only bye Manny. And only her 2 kids have apparently had it and been kept off school. It's my opinion, which is why I don't bring it up apart from that one time. Your opinion is insane. And your opinion is killing people. I don't want COVID deniers in my chat. I'm not allowing it. Oh, it's free speech. There's not free speech. There's free speech, and there's going against science, and you're insane. Gone. You've been coming here for ages, man. You've been here for ages. We know people who have been affected by it.
We know people are still being
you're saying
affected by
only
it.
that your 2 nieces have had it. They're the only 2. Fuck off, you absolute melt. My mum's had it. She was lying. You're an absolute plum. Get out of it. COVID denier. If you're a COVID denier, not having that. I'm sorry, Cantona. You've been here for a long time, but that is insane, and I will not. And it's not expressing an opinion. It's expressing stupidity. It's expressing stupidity, and that attitude is killing people. Your attitude is killing people. Go and find Right Said Fred and bloody Anthea Turner on Twitch, and go and watch their streams and start jacking off to their COVID denier. We are friends of science on this show. Science is real.
Also, you know 2 kids who've had it. What are you thinking?
It's not science. I'm not even going to read the rest of your thing. I don't even read the rest of your thing. It's actual. It's called science.
Bye-bye.
This is great. I'm prepared to ban everybody. Anybody else? There we go. Thank you.
Right. Anyway, this is just someone who decided that he was going to give you some tech advice with the Alt F4 and got banned. I'm so sorry. It did not mean to do that. I'm so sorry. You don't write that by accident.
No, the Alt F4 thing. That's an insta ban.
I mean, some of the stuff, I'm wondering whether it's a kid. Oh no, you're frozen on Twitch. We can't hear you. You're frozen. I mean, it just seems to be a bit of a thing. Right? No, man, out.
Get the hell out of here, you goddamn piece of trash. Hang on, why is that camera? Wait a minute. Now my cameras are out of whack. My goddamn camera's out of whack. I need to go here. You're going to come all the way down here. You're going to go there. Goodbye. There we go. We're back in the New York groove, guys.
All right.
Here we go. How many more of these jackasses? Oh, hang on. We've got an unknown. Let's turn the phone down. We've got an unknown.
I've only got 4.
Hello, caller. Okay. Luckily, we had the line down so you couldn't hear that. Let's go. Let's do it.
On that note.
On that bombshell.
I need warm yumminess. Hang on. So have they been talking at all? Oh, right. Okay. I mean, I don't know why this wasn't an instant ban.
Oh, there were no mods in at the time. This is when Gatford was
Okay.
regretting handing in his mod
So
chip. Ex-mod.
Auto Mod stepped in, and what this guy came in swinging with was as follows.
Here we go.
I need warm piss down my effing throat. Then he followed up with the difficult second album, Piss All Over the Walls. Then his third was Lick the Dried Piss Off the Walls.
That one's not so bad. That one I quite like.
Then the auto mod stepped in. I don't know why the auto mod didn't catch the other two. And it was people who ask for mods are pussies. And he got banned. The mitigation, couldn't even string a sentence together. Bye-bye.
Hello, caller. 6199, hello.
Hello, can you hear me?
Yes, we can. You're live on the Late Night Alternative on Twitch.
This is very amazing. I just literally want to say hi. I used to listen to you on LBC and before that all your TV stuff. And then I listened to you until radio and didn't know where you were. Found you this evening, downloaded Twitch. Absolutely bloody brilliant to have you back. Fantastic show. Two of you were brilliant.
Thank
awesome.
you, man.
That's literally the only reason I'm phoning you is to say awesome. Thank you so much. For
Thank
being
you.
back
May I suggest as well that there's a podcast of this that goes out every day. If you find that easier to go and download the podcast, that's wicked. Otherwise, we look forward to welcoming you Mondays to Fridays, 8 till midnight-ish.
Sure, sir. You're a legend, mate.
Thank you, mate. Tatty bye. There we go. I'm a legend.
Turns out.
I'm a goddamn legend.
Should we return to these people?
Yes, please.
This one's called I Bloody Love Cheese.
I had a wobble for a moment. I'm all right.
Are you
Sorry,
all right?
that call really upset me with that young man because I thought he was for so many reasons. It had an impact on me.
Yeah.
The call didn't upset me. It had an impact on me. But I'm fine and I'm back. Let's do this.
Okay.
Let's
We can
do
stop
this.
if you want.
Get rid of these assholes.
All right, we've only
Goddamn
got a couple
assholes.
left. I bloody love cheese. Now, normally I'm in with that. I completely concur. Let's see what happens here. I'm very interested in hearing that chicken wrap recipe. Again, seems fine. Unnecessarily rude.
Yep.
You just ridiculed a man who only wanted to share a chicken wrap recipe. Bring back the man with the food recipes. I don't think I was here then. I don't remember any of this.
This is a Saturday afternoon.
Uh-huh. Then this is the Saturday afternoon then. It doesn't make a difference, TBH. This is a waste of a Saturday afternoon. What's on the tapes? Stepped in with a ban.
Uh-oh.
Because what we love to do is if someone's having a tough time and they realise that they're wasting their time, we'll show them out so they can go and, I don't know, find a cure for cancer or something.
If you're not enjoying the show, we will help show you the door.
We won't detain you.
Yeah.
Okay, here we go. So we've got quite a long note here, which I will read. Dear Sir, stroke Madam, I previously made a comment about a Saturday afternoon camera test being a waste of time. However, after seeing the improvement in picture quality recently, I now realise I was dead wrong, dead in capitals. I apologise for my previous comment, even though it really did sound like a waste of a Saturday afternoon. What you've done there is doubled down on the dickery. Did you catch that, chat? Let me just take you through it again.
Listen.
I apologise for my previous comment. Oh, good, an apology.
Yep.
Even though is a lot like but. In an apology, everything that comes before it is bullshit. So I apologise for my previous comment, even though it really did seem like a waste of a Saturday afternoon at the time. After receiving my ban, I attempted to go out for a run, which turned out to be an even bigger waste of time. We don't need your life story, but that's sad news. Typing this out is probably a waste of time too. What's the point? The point is, my friend, we don't need to hear every single thought the moment you think it. And if someone's trying to do a stream, you don't have to watch it. We don't need the commentary. Off your pop. Denied.
Goodbye. Matt is asking, when do I call in? You call in right now, Matt. That's when you call in. Oh, there we go.
Matt?
Hello.
How are you, you splendid beast?
I'm great. How are you guys?
Good, thank you. That is quite a piece of art behind you. What's this?
I know it's a beautiful piece of art. I wish I could tell you more about it, but it's a furnished apartment, so I have absolutely no idea. I can,
well, well
I
done.
can make something up if you'd like, though. We can play that. If you want, so.
Well done for picking a winner. What can we do for you today?
I just wanted to call and say hi. It's been a while since I've chatted with you guys, and I don't know if you remember, I'm Matt from New York, the guy that.
Yes.
I remember. You've not spoken to us since the radio show, have you?
No, I've been watching off and on, but I haven't called in. So.
And that was a long, like maybe 2 years ago. I'm thinking.
It's been a while, yeah.
Yeah.
It's been,
Did we
it's been
piss
a
you
little-
off? I felt that we pissed you off.
No, you know what? You guys didn't piss me off. It was all me. I just, I realized that I was just awkward when I met you guys. I got awkward. I was just going through a lot of stuff. And I just was like, you know what, let's just back off for a bit. So no, it wasn't you guys at all. It was totally me. So please don't think that.
Okay, good. Good. Well, it's nice to see you again,
So
man.
good to see you. How have
I
you been
love
keeping?
I'm sorry?
How have you been keeping?
I'm good. I moved. I don't think I've chatted with you guys since. I live in San Juan, Puerto Rico now. I moved to the Caribbean.
Mate, come on.
I know.
Wow. I'm in rainy Aylesbury. Jeez, I want to go to the Caribbean.
It's raining today here, so don't feel so bad. So it's pretty
But I
much
bet
the
it's
same.
like nice warm rain though, yeah?
It is nice warm rain, yeah, and it probably only lasts about 15, 20 minutes. And if I want to go for a walk outside after this, I still could. So it's just kind of.
I like. There's nothing
I
like
know.
being away and going in that warm showers. Oh man, it's great.
Yeah, jumping into the ocean when you want to first thing in the morning. I know it's awful. But you know what's strange though is that because I actually miss going over there. I miss so many little things since as you can't go anywhere and all. So even though it's nice being here and all, I'll sometimes see clips of the snow over the last couple of weeks, and I kind of would actually like to experience that, even just for a day. It would be kind of nice. After a day, I'd have enough of it, but a day would be nice. So
I can't remember which show you came to. Was it Brighton?
Brighton, March 2018, the spring one.
Flippin' heck, man. Okay.
And we sang.
We lost you. Come back. What did we sing? I'm trying to remember. We sang Chaz and Dave, didn't we?
And all, and
I'm trying to remember. We lost you there. Did we sing Chaz and Dave?
No, the Cheers theme song.
Oh.
There we go. I remember at one of those we sang Chaz and Dave. It might have been the next one when Chaz, died.
Yeah, that was beautiful. Wasn't it?
Yeah. No, I do. I remember that. Yeah, it was nice. It's nice. 2.5 years ago, nearly 3 years ago.
It's nice to see you because we do think of you from time to time, and we did worry that we'd pissed you off.
Oh no, not at all in any way, shape, or form. Yeah, you guys were so kind, and everyone there was so kind, and was saying, "Hey, sit down with us, grab a drink with us, let's chat," and all. And I was going through just a lot of stuff, and had a bunch of stuff in my head, and getting in my own head, and getting in my own way, and it was an interesting.
How is your head now?
It is a million times better. Thank you so much for asking. I've done a lot of work. I love how you were chatting with the gentleman earlier about meditation and just taking those little extra steps. I had to do a lot of that. Been working with some people. I was kind of, when I met you guys, I was kind of going through a time where my dad passed away less than a year earlier than that. I left New York City. I was debating where I wanted to move to. I was thinking about moving to the UK. I was trying to figure out what I was going to do with the rest of my life. I was an entertainer guy trying to step into new things and try new things and all. And I just kept getting in my own way and taking things for what I should take as face value, but internalizing it the wrong way. And I had to go through a lot and work through a lot. But I definitely have done that. Still struggle with a little bit, as everybody does. But I know, luckily I've done a lot of work. So thanks for asking. I appreciate that.
Good. I'm getting a real different vibe from you, man. A much more relaxed, less frenetic is the word. It's not a criticism, but I'm just getting I'm getting a bit more chilled.
There's a lightness about you that wasn't there before.
Yeah.
I appreciate that. And I don't take that as criticism at all. I appreciate that. Yeah, I think I was trying a lot at that time in my life, trying too hard to be liked. And trying, you would make a joke about something and I would overthink of how do I make this then funny and then go in this direction and go that. And it's just be yourself. And I had to work through a lot of that. So I have to say that, kind of making the move here, changing lifestyle, doing things differently has definitely added to it. So it's definitely been interesting to say the least, but I definitely appreciate that. You guys seem so much more relaxed though too. And I love the ambiance and the feel of everything that you guys have going on there. This feels so fresh and relaxing in a way, just watching you guys.
This is fun. This is my house, and I get to hang out with my best friend every night. And kind of 3 out of 5 nights I'll cook dinner. 2 out of 5 nights Kath will. Maybe we'll get takeout one night. We get to watch some telly, and we get to do this. And this is kind of hitting a nice little groove. It's weird doing something completely independent.
Yeah.
But it's I don't know what this is at the moment.
Yeah.
But I'm last week I was concerned that I didn't know what it is. Tonight I'm okay with that. I don't know what it is, and we just keep going forward and see what happens. Maybe it's not anything. I don't know, and that doesn't matter if it isn't anything, really.
No, but enough people seem to be getting something positive from it to make it worth pursuing, I think, at this point. And we've made some really nice connections, and that have, been really helpful, especially at this time when everyone feels so far apart.
Yeah, well, that's one thing. One of the reasons why I first started listening to you guys at the old place was I started to become obsessed over the last few years with late night British talk radio, just how real and raw and blunt and honest, and you never know what would happen. It was something we don't have in the States.
Very different, yeah.
Yeah, very different in that way, and I thoroughly love that, and I kind of get that vibe this way because I've been debating doing some man on the street, so I'm trying to come up with a couple different ideas for me to do, and I've always thought of you guys and a lot of the presenters over there, which is how raw and real you are in those type of situations, which has been a bit of an inspiration, just kind of taking back in. A quick question, Ian, have you still been going to? I saw you once or twice in Stephen Page's Saturday night stuff. Are you still going to those?
I went to, I think, like the first 15 or 16. I went religiously because what else are we going to do? And it was a lifesaver. And then I've kind of let go. I've been able to let go a little bit and do other things. But Catherine and I have been to a few of them. I think the last one I went to was the covers. I didn't do the A to Z, which I wanted to do. I probably won't do this weekend, but I might do the weekend after, although I've got a course actually. So we dip in and out. But Stephen's been on the show. We had Craig Northey on the show a couple of days ago from the Stephen Page Trio. We had Isaac Page on, his son, maybe a couple of months ago now. And I'm in touch with Stephen a lot. He's so lovely. He will kind of just send me an email every now and then, just making sure I'm okay. He's one of the good guys. Those concerts are incredible, right?
I was going to say those concerts were the inspiration for this, actually, weren't
they?
Because
they were
we started to do, we've been doing the rabbit hole in live venues, as you know, because you came to them. And at the beginning of lockdown, we were still working in radio, but we started doing rabbit holes because Stephen was doing his lockdown shows, and we thought, we could do something like that.
Yeah.
In fact, we'd have a sing-along at the end like he does with Brian Wilson.
Yeah.
But then that kind of morphed into this, but we take a hell of a lot of inspiration from
Stephen.
Yeah,
definitely. He's one of the good guys.
Yeah, I went to a couple of them. I think the last one I went to, I can't remember which 2 albums. So I went to 2 of the cover albums that he did in October when he started doing that, which I love that idea. Yeah. I saw my favorite moment was, I think early on, he did what everybody on Zoom has wanted to see what would happen. There was one moment, one of the first early weeks, where he said, let's just unmute everybody.
I was at that one, and it was Psychedelic Nightmare.
One of the funniest moments ever in Zoom.
And that was when he was getting like 900 people into the gigs. It's gone down. It's settled down now, but it was close to 1,000. It was horrendous.
It sounded like he'd unleashed the gates of hell.
But it was beautiful.
And it just turned completely mute, but you could see all the faces of everyone just dying of laughter. Yeah. You couldn't see it, but you could hear all the laughter in your own head watching it all.
Yeah,
so,
it was wicked. Listen, Matt, we're going to carry on with these. We've got these last few unbannings. So lovely to see you, man, and so lovely to see what's the word? To see the progress you've made. It's inspiring.
Well, thank you so much. I appreciate it. I love you too. I'm glad. I was a bit nervous about calling and been debating it, and just decided to finally do it because I know it's been a while. I'm glad I did it, and I definitely will do it more often. And
do it.
We'll be keeping on in. So I really appreciate it. So love you guys. Keep it up, and we'll definitely keep in touch. So.
Thank you, Matt. See you later.
Thank you.
Wow. Isn't that something?
Yeah.
Doesn't he seem a lot more chilled?
Yeah.
Lovely. What a lovely man. Thank you for that. How many more of these dicks have we got?
I don't think we've got that many. Let's see. We have 2. Well, these are easy. So, David 39981, who spammed the chat earlier on, capitals. Hello, Ian. Please, can you unblock me from Twitter, please? Please, can you unblock me from Twitter, please?
That I blocked because he said that I was taking too many. He made a comment about sick days. Was that him?
David 39881.
Let's have a look.
Please unban me.
Well, no, I'm not going
is the plea. It doesn't sound like the same bloke to me, tone-wise, but you never can tell.
No, that was Stephen.
Do we give him the B of the D, and if he spams
No,
again, he's
we
out?
do not. No.
Okay.
No.
All right. I'm afraid, David.
No, we do not.
You were too much of a dick.
No,
Banned.
no.
Send deny decision. And then we've got one for talking about patter theft, which is an instant ban normally.
Yeah, just ban him. Yes, you can call in, Tyler. 0203 286 6370 is the telephone number. Don't be a dick. There's the telephone number. We got a bit more time. I want to thank once again, just because they're so goddamn good, Abbey Care. If you're getting high and it ain't fun no more, and you can't stop getting high, then abbeycare.co.uk. They're great. They've got clinics in Glasgow and Gloucester. They are well worth checking out. Mention this advert and you will get 25% off. Yes, Tyler.
Hey, Tyler.
How are you?
What have you got for us?
I want to know if you want to play the yes no game.
I'm up for that, of course.
Yeah.
Oh,
Tyler.
mate.
The game begins as soon as you say.
Soon as you say it, the game beginneth. By the way, I don't know. I think we've got to sell like another 20 of these Surfshark VPNs.
Okay.
Right? And if we sell another 20 of these, we get $1,000 bonus. Imagine. VPN means you can watch American Amazon. You can keep your computer safe. You can, it can protect you from hackers and all this kind of stuff. If you go to surfshark.deals/TLNA, surfshark.deals/TLNA, you get 83% off and 3 months extra for free. It's as simple as that. And I've tried to use a VPN a couple of years ago and I couldn't make head and tail of it. And I put Surfshark on my Mac the other day and I couldn't get it to work. And then I realized I was making it more complicated than I needed to. Once I went, oh my God, this is so simple. Then it's a piece of cake. You just click on a button and it gives you a list of different servers, America and Mexico and Japan. You pick where you want to come from and that's it. You turn it on, you turn it off. That's it. 3 months for free, 83% off. Use the code TLNA.
And Surfshark do not keep or log any of your details, and it stops other people from getting all your details too.
You can look at blueies. You want to look at pinkies and brownies? You can look at all of those things. Surfshark for blueies.
That was not part of the stuff that suggested way of selling Surfshark, but you know what we're talking
You
about.
know you can write to us as well. We've had so many lovely gifts. That's not what we were doing this for. We are doing this ideally to get like your letters. We want to open letters and to get your artworks and things like that. I was Hamish earlier. I embarrassed myself. No, you didn't. Your technology didn't work.
It happens.
It's absolutely fine. Impossible. You said that the other day. That's great. Thanks very much. But we're cool. But thank you. You said that. We clocked that you said that. That's lovely. Thank you very much indeed for your time. Hamish, it happens. Have you seen this show? You know this is full of technical mishaps. So you didn't embarrass yourself. If you want to try again, you may try again. If you want to call us, then do it. Then do it. Tell you what, we're gonna watch a little bit more, and I would like to make an apology.
Oh, right.
It is Takeshi's Castle. I went through the letters. In Japan, they've only got apart from a couple of exceptions, 5-letter sounds: a, I, e, u, o, and then all you do is the symbols. You just add another. You change the letter. A, I, e, u, o is the
That's the
five
vowels,
letters.
right?
No, that's the five. That's the 5 sounds.
Oh.
And then I can't remember the order they go in. But so it's A, I, e, u, o. Then it's ka, ki, ke, ku, ko. Then it's wa, wi, we, wu, wo. Ta, ti, te, tu, to. Those are the letters. I'll show you, man. You would be able to read Japanese. Japanese letters. You'd be able to read. Here we go. You'd be able to read Japanese in no time. Here we go. Let's move this over here. I'll see if I can make it bigger still. I don't know how you do. Right. So I used to be able to read it, and I can't read it anymore. That's
Donuts.
we just gave you
We
an
just taught you
amazing.
Japanese.
We just taught you Japanese. We'll do it again. I don't know why you couldn't hear us on that. We just taught you Japanese. All right, let's go through it. So these are the Japanese characters. Ignore the second column. These are the Japanese. Ignore the second column.
So these are all the sounds.
These are the sounds. There's only 5 sounds. A, I, U, E, O. I can't make it any bigger. Then the next one. Ka, ki, ku, ke, ko. Same pattern. We've got an irregular one here. Sa, shi, su, se, so. Ta, chi, tsu, te, to. Na, ni, nu, ne, no. Ha, hi, hu, he, ho. Ma, mi, mu, me, mo. And there's a couple of cheaty ones. So if you're going to write ta, ke, shi, this is how you write it. Ta, and it looks like a ta, that one. It's quite easy. Ta, ke, vum, vum, vum. Ta, ke, shi. The nose. You see? Ta, ke, shi. That's how you write ta, ke, shi. It might be slightly different because it's a name I don't know, but it probably isn't different. And if you wrote that, a Japanese person will be able to
They'd
understand
work it out.
Takeshi, unless it's Taki. So Takeshi, they would know that. Okay, so you could read that. So that is ka. That one.
It looks like a number 5.
One looks like a number 5. Right, one looks like a number 5. It's up there. Now the dash means something. Hang on. Where is the number 5? It's quite an early one, I seem to remember. Hello,
There.
Julius. Where?
Ra.
Where? Ra. Okay, so what was that? Kara. Now, so we've got this one. That is, it's similar to a, but it's not quite a. So it's like a T that then goes round. So a T that then goes round. I used to know all of these. George, you're being a dick. There we go. It's that. Oh, so ka, ra, o. What's the last one going to be?
Key.
Key.
Karaoke.
So where is key?
George.
So there is key.
Karaoke.
Karaoke. It's nuts, huh?
Turns out we can all.
Turns out we can read Japanese. Hello, Georges. It is simple because they don't change. There's a couple of little bits. They don't really change. What's that over there? You just shove them together until you read them. You could with 5 minutes work, you could read all of that. It's nuts, isn't it?
Yeah.
Nuts. It's such an easy language. I wish I'd kept it up, but I didn't. And you know what, guys? That's life. That's just how life goes.
With my languages, I could never sit and learn it in a classroom. I had to go and be stuck in the middle of it and not have any escape.
Yeah.
That's how I learnt mine in the end.
If you want to call in, you're very welcome to call in. We're going to just watch a little bit of Takeshi's Castle. Which I had. Where did I save that, or did I not? I bet I didn't save it. No, it doesn't. Oh, there we go. Here we go. Takeshi's.
Oh, this guy.
By the way, someone said in the chat yesterday there's only one series of it. That's bullshit. There's 4 seasons of it because I looked on a very, very hooky website.
Now, do you remember this guy from yesterday? Was this the one who'd managed to work out the system?
Yeah, this guy. Well, no, I think that guy's already gone through.
Right.
So let's have a little look.
So some of these stepping stones are solid and some are wobbly.
Oh, maybe it is.
Yeah, he did it.
It is. He's the guy that got the system. Oh, hang on, we got a phone call. Hello, Vex.
Hey, Vix.
Hello, both of you. How are you?
Good, thanks. What you got for us?
I'm in a bit of a state. I'm like very anxious and catastrophizing.
Okay.
Can you help me snap out of it a little bit?
I don't think I can, but what I would suggest you do is that you call the Samaritans and talk to them, because that sounds like a big thing for you. You're aware that if it's catastrophizing, it's probably your brain lying to you. But I would suggest that actually that's kind of perhaps beyond, and I say this with love, beyond our remit and beyond what we are able to do. And I would really, really suggest giving the Samaritans a call. Have you ever called the Samaritans before?
Yeah. So the thing with Samaritans, obviously, is they want to focus on what's going on for you.
Right.
And I was kind of looking for distraction. I'm trying to distract myself by watching you guys.
Okay, well, you can carry on distracting yourself by watching us, but all I would do would be something similar to what the Samaritans would do, but with less of the training.
Okay. Yeah, I get what you're saying. I totally
I'm a big
understand.
fan of the Samaritans. Also, the Samaritans don't actually focus on now. They just let you say whatever you want to say. I'm a big fan of the Samaritans. They have saved my life on 3 occasions. I have phoned them when I've been at my lowest ebb. And I have nothing but praise for them. For something as specific as that, it's beyond us at this precise moment in our lives, I'm afraid. And I'm not saying that in any way as a judgment on you or to be dismissive of you. I'm saying it with love because I want you to get the best help that you can possibly get. And I believe that either, if it's really bad, calling, is it 111? Are they the people? 111, or calling the Samaritans.
Yeah, I understand. Sorry to overstep.
That's all right.
I completely get what you're saying.
That's all right. I don't want to do anything that might cause harm, and I would rather you went to the place that was best suited for something like that. And that is either A&E, 111, or it's the Samaritans. Those are your options.
Okay, thank you. Thanks for answering anyway.
Do you feel safe?
Yeah, no, I feel safe. I just can't stop worrying, and my head's just going around in circles.
Go and have a bath, go and have a glass of warm milk, go and meditate, go and phone up the Samaritans, go and talk to someone that you love, and help them kind of talk you over the edge. Talk you over the edge. Jesus Christ! No.
Not over the edge.
Talk you away from the edge. See, I'd have you digging out a bit of rope if you carried on talking to me. I'm terrible at this.
No, you're not.
Vix, you got this.
Okay, thank you so much.
Take care, and I hope you don't.
Cheers.
Thank you. I hope you don't take that as a rejection. I just think now something's happened to the sound here. Hang on. So that was, what sound are we on here? Feb 2021. There we go. We're on the right sound. Something's changed the sources for some reason. Hang on a second.
All rise. For Judge Boyle's Judgment Day.
Ladies and gentlemen, the court is now in session.
Okay, the court is not in session. I pressed the wrong button. That is the way it goes sometimes.
Now, this is the game I think I remember. I've seen quite a lot when I've watched Takeshi's Castle. This is the one where you've got a maze and doors and characters jumping out on you. My idea of hell.
I can hear someone in the background. Hello.
Hi.
Hello. I tried calling early in the week and I got really nervous, so I thought I'd try and call you.
Well, you've called us and you've made it through, and I don't think. Let me just check.
Sorry, can you hear me?
No one's died. I can turn off your Twitch stream. Oh, I hope this doesn't put him off for calling forever, because we can hear him and I want to talk to this guy. But you need to turn off your Twitch stream, otherwise there's going to be a delay that is just impossible. Can you hear us?
Are you there?
Oh, no. Technical nightmares are the worst. Plums, let's go easy on the capitals. I can hear you. Can you hear us?
I can, sorry.
We got there. Nice one. Hey, Shen, how you doing?
Yeah, not bad. How are you both?
Tired? And we're going to go to bed soon. Well, I'm going to go to bed. You're going to go
I'm gonna
home.
drive
Well,
all
sorry
the way
if I made
home.
you excited there, Catherine, but you're getting the hell out of my house. I'm going to bed and we get some sleep.
I will curb my enthusiasm.
How can we help you tonight, Shen?
So I tried calling early in the week and I was calling from like inside my house and I got really nervous.
Yeah.
So I thought I'd try and call you while I'm on my walk. So if you hear me huffing and puffing, that's because
Okay.
I'm
Not because you're
walking down the
masturbating?
hill.
It's because you're walking.
Both at the same time.
Wow! It's going for a wanky walk.
That's quite a talent.
Yeah, that is. What can we do for you? What can we do for you tonight?
So this is like my fourth call over the past 2 decades. All of them being really nervous wrecks. I think I called last time I called was when you were at the BBC.
Three Counties.
That's it.
Wow.
Really? Gosh.
And I ran to you about how you were better, better than Richard Herring, and I kind of went on this weird.
Oh, do you know what? I don't remember any of the calls ever, but I remember that one. Vaguely. Yeah.
It was straight after my father had a stroke, and he said, "I hope it gets better," and that meant a lot. So this is probably going to sound like a stream of consciousness. So apologies.
Go for it. It's 11:15 on a Friday night. We can't do stream of consciousness now. When can we?
Well, so in terms of what this is, I remember when I first listened to you on LBC, and I had a old radio in my bedroom. It was the middle of summer. It was hot. I was just like going through all the radio stations, and I randomly discovered you. And I remember kind of lying on the floor and just laughing laughing out loud, genuinely.
Yeah.
And really enjoying it, and just kind of just feeling that at that time radio was like that. You could just kind of skip around the stations and you'd be able to find something that you really enjoy. And that from then on, I kind of carried on listening to you. And I think that's what Twitch feels like. Because now if you kind of go through all the stations and all the talk radio stations, it's all pretty much the same. And with the music radio stations, it's all pretty much the same.
Yeah.
And yeah, like Twitch has really messed with my head in the sense that, in the sense that I'll be watching a YouTube video and I won't pause it because I've just got so used to watching Twitch all the time. I'll be watching a film and I'll forget that I can actually pause it, or I'll be watching Twitch and I'll try and rewind it, and it's like, oh, I can't do that.
Yeah. I know what you mean.
And it just feels as exciting as, the LBC days and talk radio and everything before. So,
have you listened to Alan Bezic on BBC Radio Manchester?
only the clips that you've been playing, so I've not heard anything kind of straight.
There were two great calls last night. The first call was, "I'll do Steve. Fuck off, you fucking wanker."
Wow.
And then there was a very, very similar call about an hour later. It was magic. Absolute magic.
Have you heard the Radio 4? I can't remember what it's called. There's this Radio 4 comedy that is kind of like a spoof.
Down the line with our friend Rhys Thomas. It's good.
That was a little bit close to some of the people we used to work with.
Yeah. It was. I kind of found it funny, but I also kind of thought, it is very funny. But I did think, what's the point? We have that every night almost. But it's very good down the line. Yeah.
I've heard Josie Long mention you as well. This is I'm coming out with really random.
She's
thoughts.
fab. I love Josie Long.
She's awesome. And would you have her on?
Yeah, of course. I think I invited her. I invited her on the Talk Radio show, and she's. I know she's had a baby, maybe a year ago now, 18 months. I'm not sure.
Yeah,
but she's always been a little bit vague and not very good at replying. Certainly not very good at replying to me. Maybe I should take it personally. I don't know. I'd love to. I'd love to get Josie on. I'll invite her on again. It might be difficult because she's got a young kid.
Yeah.
But I love Josie. I think she's one of the funniest people ever.
Well, she mentioned you guys, and she was incredibly complimentary. So.
Oh wow, that's a great compliment. I think she's fab.
I think it was one of the shortcut episodes. She was talking about Talk Radio, and she mentioned the show. Also, Catherine, I just wanted to say, initially when Ian was like on Twitch, and the Twitch show started, I thought I'm going to have to make that mental adjustment of just having Ian on, and I was like, oh, that'll be fine. I'll get used to it. And when you appeared, it was like, yay! and it literally made my day.
Oh.
So,
Good.
and I don't know how things will go with you guys, but if you do a Twitch stream on your own, I'd be more than happy to listen to it every single day. So.
Oh, Shen, that's so kind. Thank you.
Thank you, man.
That's all right. I'm going to stop waffling. I'm going to go now.
Okay, go and finish jerking off.
Will do.
Nice to talk to you, man. Thank you very much. It's a really lovely call. Thank you. Take care. Bye bye. There we go.
You noticed that the Radio Academy have retweeted the thing. They did ask me for a photo, and I haven't sent one. So they're using that one of me saluting in my bathroom.
I've met her. Is that her? Yeah, I've met her, and I wonder where I've met her at some radio thing, possibly at Six Music. I don't know. Look at that. So when are you going live? Radio Academy. We're excited to announce 4 more brilliant guests for our Women in Radio and Audio series. Co-host TLNA Catherine Boyle. Boom. Hey, that's wicked. Let's have a look. Starts radioacademy.org/women. Let's have a little look at this. This looks good, man. Oh, you would have missed it. I'll show you the... oh, no, I can't actually. It's a little bit tricky. Screen 2. Let's have a look. So this is Catherine's been invited to speak at this series of 6 weekly events. Women in Audio and Radio. 24th of February, Leadership Launch. 3rd of March, Sarah Cox and Louise Maloney. 10th of March, Helen Zaltzman and Christina Moore. These are all amazing people. 17th of March, Lindsay Simmons is on. I love Lindsay.
That's St. Patrick's Day, isn't it? 17th of March.
These are all incredible people. And you're in there, man. 17th of March, Catherine Boyle, Lindsay Simmons. A discussion about new audio platforms with Radio Times Moment of the Year co-winner Catherine Boyle, who now presents the show with Ian Lee on Twitch, BBC Radio 1 and One Extra senior social media strategist, Lindsay Simmons, who has pioneered work on TikTok and more, to be announced 24th of March, be announced. Look at this, look at these, all these wonderful pictures, lovely pictures. Sarah Cox says, what the hell?
Hello, sailor. Do you know what? I'm not sorry.
Oh, God. Easily the best picture by a country mile is that.
Yeah.
Easily the best.
I know, I'm standing
frickin' picture.
right next to the toilet there.
Yeah.
Glamour.
Look at that. This is an incredible lineup to be part of, Catherine.
Yeah, I'm thrilled to bits.
Good.
I'm thrilled to bits.
Do you feel you deserve it?
No, of course I don't. But
Okay.
But
I'm so proud of you. I'm so proud of you. This is an amazing lineup. These are some of these names you'll know, some you won't know, but these are powerful people in radio. That's my mate. That's my freaking mate doing that.
Yeah, now I've got to work out what I'm going to say.
Let's watch some idiots. So let's watch an idiot.
Oh, come on now, guys.
So this is a tough guy in a gold leotard, okay?
He's biting a chain. That's how loco he is.
His eyes.
I've seen those eyebrows.
Oh, look, he's got what do they used to call those?
Chest expander.
No, the chest expander is that. Those had a name. Bullworker is a bullworker. He's got a bullworker. That guy can push a bullworker almost all the way in.
While also a forerunner of the Scouse brow going
Yeah,
on there.
look
We
at
see that
that.
a lot on Insta.
Move it up here so you can see the subs. There we go.
Choke them to death.
By the way, I've downloaded a lot of Takeshi Kitano films to watch this weekend. That's what's happening.
This setup that he's explaining here is basically when I leave this house of an evening. Sometimes I'll be in the kitchen getting my stuff together and all the lights will go out, and I know that he's going to Kato me at some point on my way out the door. Yeah. So this is all very triggering for me. Very triggering.
All right, let's get back. You may be killed. Jeez.
The devil's domain.
Where can I put us so that we don't get in the way? Because this looks like...
Make us smaller still. Put it in one of the boxes.
I could do it. It's a little bit tricky. It's a little bit glitchy sometimes. There we go. Okay, so we're going to be in this one here. Move. We'll be in there. No, we won't. We'll be up here out of the way. Here we go.
There we go.
I don't know why it's mute. I haven't muted it.
Maybe they're playing music or something.
Oh, so he's got... Oh, look at this. This is fantastic.
Yeah. Ah!
What a strange, badly made...
Meanwhile, back
game.
at the rope swing.
Don't know where the sound's gone. It's not...
Easy. This guy's easy. We've seen people bouncing off that thing crotch first.
Okay, he's too happy. He's too happy. La, 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 da, da.
He's worked it out.
He can see it. He can see it. There's obviously some that are that clearly fake.
The way he approached that, someone's told him.
Yeah, someone.
That's too cocky, that.
Cocky little SH1D piece of trash. This is a weird... Let's check. So 16, 17... Yeah, it is. They've just muted it. I wonder if they've muted it to stop it being recognised and taken down. I should have. I was going to download all of it. Thank you, Blues. Appreciate that. This is a weird game.
I don't like it.
Wherever he goes, he's screwed. Well, this is.
Oh no.
Oh, their skills!
Beautiful.
Absolute skills.
There you go. The attack on this one's great.
He saw it. He saw it. You can see which ones are fake.
Or can you?
Well, he just slipped. He's an idiot. Into the campest part of the game so far.
Yeah, it looks like the Santa's Grotto.
Yeah, it looks like they ran out of budget.
Uh-oh.
Oh, yes, mate!
Oh, what did we do?
So they're going to chuck boulders at them.
Of course they are.
Oh, look, now we're in the way of the subtitles again. Oh, stop moving subtitles. So he's got to climb up. He's got to climb up a muddy hill and have rocks thrown at him.
Yeah. I don't think I could get up the hill full stop. Never mind with or without the boulders. Matt6323 lol. It's the type of Santa's Grotto you hear about every year in the local newspaper for the wrong reasons. Parents wanting their money back.
Those stories.
There were none of those this year.
Mr. Caveman, if you want to call in. Call in.
Oh, elegant.
Yeah, I like that.
That's quite the buffon.
Hello. Hello. Hello.
Oh, hello there.
Hey.
Sorry, I was not expecting you guys would answer so quickly.
That's what we do sometimes.
We've just been sitting here waiting for you, Tim.
Oh, thank you very much. So just two things, really. First one's a bit of a statement. I think what you guys are currently doing right now with the Twitch community is pretty fantastic. To be honest, I don't think I've seen quite a wholesome pair on Twitch for quite a while, so it's quite refreshing.
That is Catherine. You leave her body out of this, right? Oh, you meant both of us. I'm so sorry, Tim. I thought you were being a sexist pig. I apologise. I apologise. I'm sorry, Catherine, for even considering your breasts. Thank you,
Stop
Tim.
saying it.
No, Catherine may be a lovely girl, but I'm more after the salt and pepper look that you've got going on.
Thank you very much indeed, Tim. I like someone that respects someone who's approaching the silver fox stage of their career.
You're not approaching it, you're in it.
Okay, thank you very much. Thank you, Tim. That's very kind. But what else have you got?
It's a quick question, really, about, I heard you guys mentioning before about you guys were doing like kind of an off and on night where, you know, maybe Catherine will cook, maybe Ian will cook one day.
Yeah.
I was wondering if you guys have been experimenting at any point in the kitchen just to see like what you can come across with.
This is my house, and I'm aware that Catherine kind of has an hour drive here and an hour drive back. So the sort of compromise around that is that I will generally provide the food. No, do you know what? I've been really lazy this year, and I've treated myself to Marks and Spencers, but it's been pretty much ready meals. But kind of earlier last year, we had 6-7 weeks where it was vegan, where we went vegan. I'm not a vegan. I was a vegetarian for a long time, then I'm not, and I was flirting with veganism. So we had a 5, 6, 7 weeks of veganism, and we would cook from
Japanesey.
Jack
Monroe.
Jack Monroe. Couldn't remember her last name. Jack Monroe's books. And so that was really good fun. And that was, we'd get the ingredients and we would cook and would make stuff.
Mm-hmm.
You've been doing some hairy bikers stuff.
Yeah, I have, because, you know, flipping COVID curves and all that, I sort of decided that I needed to take better care of myself. I also came to some sort of realisations about some unhealthy attitudes I'd had towards my body growing up. So I just decided that rather than fighting myself, I would treat myself nicely and start cooking more healthy food. You know, it doesn't need to be rabbit food or be unsatisfying. The Hairy Bikers books are incredible, and they feel like, I'm going to say it, proper dinners, even though they're like half the calories and all that sort of stuff. But also getting loads of veg in, because I think after a week or so of beige, which sometimes happens, you know, if we're all living sort of busy lives, and especially when you've got your kids at home all the time, sometimes it is just slap it in the oven. But you start to really long for something fresh and something green, different colours in your foods. You know, so the Hairy Bikers have been brilliant. And that Japanesey book, incredible. I was trying to get the kids into eating more varied things, and we were planning that for the weekends and sort of having Japanese nights and stuff, and pretending we're at a restaurant, because these are the things you do when you don't get to go out anymore and it's driving you crackers.
Oh, I know that feeling way too well. I was just going to say, have you guys ever heard of, I think he's a YouTuber, Binging with Babish, by any chance?
No.
He does varied amounts of food from different shows, movies, and does his own little spin on it, and it equally as wholesome as both yourselves in this talk show, with a bit of comedy thrown in. He has probably one of the best recipes I've ever seen for a decent overnight kind of like pizza, which... honest to God, as a man who's been over to America before and tried stuff like New York and Chicago style, it's worth giving a try. I'd recommend wholeheartedly from his own cookbook, I think, just called Binging with Babish. I just thought I may as well just call up and just double check and just see whether or not you guys might have, want to try something like that.
We will
Very
try
cool,
something
thank you.
like that. Thank you very much indeed. Have a lovely evening. Alberghetti123 says it's not veganism, it's just a plant-based diet unless ethically motivated. Can I ask you, Alberghetti, do you know our motivation? You've called me out. You've called us out. Do you know what our motivation was? I'll wait. We said that we'd been experimenting with vegan food for I think it was 7 weeks in the end. And you've said it's not veganism. It's just a plant-based diet unless ethically motivated. So that means you know our motivation. I'd love for you to share it with us, please. We can wait. While I'm waiting, I'm just going to press a button.
Yeah.
But I'd love for you to tell me my motivation behind it, please.
See, this is awkward.
Fashion. Was it fashion? I don't know.
This is awkward because it feels like you're being reply guy. But no one wants to be that guy.
No, but I'd love to hear what was the motivation? Because you said it's not veganism. So what was the motivation? Hello, caller.
Oh, hello. Good evening.
And welcome.
Good evening.
I'm Chris from Cornwall.
Hello, Chris.
I've got a bit of a conversational question.
Oh gosh.
Hit us with it.
Yeah. Well, I'm just wondering, how would someone know if they have a drinking problem? And I emphasize the word problem. When does evening drinking and regular drinking become a problem? And when is it something to worry about?
I would suggest that the person who, I don't understand the emphasis of the word problem. I don't know what that. I don't quite get that. I would suggest that if someone is highlighting the word problem, that might indicate something. I would suggest that the person knows.
Well, I don't know, you see. That's the reason, I guess, why I'm calling is over the recent months, I guess since Christmas, I wouldn't say I'm a heavy drinker, but I've become a regular drinker. And I know that people have a drink in the evening. People have a couple of glasses of wine in the evening, a couple of cans of beer in the evening. And when that's becoming sort of 5, 6, 7 nights a week, is it kind of normal and nothing to worry about that you're having a few drinks or more than a few drinks every evening? Or when does someone kind of think, well, hang on a minute, is my drinking a problem?
Well,
or
I don't
is it
know.
normal?
When did you think, hang on a minute, is my drinking a problem?
Just recently, actually, over the last couple of days.
Okay. It's not physically. It's not good for you to drink every night.
No.
I don't know. I mean, I could run through some questions on a particular website that I know that might help bring some clarity to it. By the way, still waiting to find out if the guy wants to tell us what the reason. What was it? What did he say? The motivation. If you could tell us what our motivation was, I'd love to hear it. Really love to hear it. And if you don't, I'm afraid I'm going to have to block you from the chat for being a bell cheese. Right, hang on. Hang on a second.
He did actually reply, says Papa Lazarus.
What did he
Let's
say?
have a look. What was the name again?
I don't know. I can't find the questions. Hang on a minute.
Was it Alberghetti123?
Yeah.
Hard to believe the motivation is ethical when you give up after 6 weeks. Okay, well.
So you don't know the motivation?
You're assuming, is what you're saying.
Again, would you please tell me the motive? I'm not asking what the motivation isn't. I'm asking what the motivation is. And by the way, your judgment really is way off. This is my little clue for you. I'd love to hear. Hang on a second. Oh, this is different. Let's try that. Hang on a second, caller. Hold the line, please, caller.
Yeah, no problem. I'm still here. Yeah, that's okay. Yeah.
Hold. Here we go. They've gone off flat. You know, sometimes flat. Okay. May I ask you some questions? I have 12 questions.
Okay.
Let me score them. Have you? What was he saying?
Unless the motivation is ethical for the animals, it's not vegan.
No. I'm not asking. I know that. We know that. What you seem to know. What was my motivation? Please let me know. We know that.
Because
One more chance.
what we've established now is you've gone from naught to judgment.
So what was my motivation? You seem to know, and I'd love to know. Right. Have you ever decided to stop drinking for a week, but only lasted for a couple of days?
No.
You're going to answer honestly?
Yes, absolutely. Yeah.
Okay.
There wouldn't be much point in me putting the question out there.
Well, there wouldn't be. Do you wish people would mind their own business about your drinking and stop telling you what to do?
It's never been questioned.
Okay. Do you live on your own?
No, with my wife and
Okay.
2 young children.
Have you ever switched from one kind of drink to another in the hope that this would keep you from getting drunk?
No.
Have you had to have a drink in the morning during the past year?
In the past year, a couple of times.
You've had a drink in the morning. Okay.
Yeah.
May I ask what that drink was?
That's the hair of the dog thing, I think.
But what was the drink?
My regular drink is a Jim Beam bourbon, or Jack Daniels, but
In the morning.
normally
Okay.
Jim Beam, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
How often would you say in the past year you've had a drink in the morning?
Not very often in the past year. It's only the past couple of months, really, that I've started to think about it.
Okay. Does your wife know about it?
Yes.
The drink in the morning?
That's only been a couple of times.
But does your wife know about the drink in the morning?
The couple of times, yes, yeah. But that's only a couple of times in a year.
Okay. Do you envy people who can drink without getting into trouble?
Before lockdown.
No. I don't want to know about
Oh,
lockdown. I don't know. This is a very simple question.
Okay.
Do you envy people who can drink without getting into trouble?
There has been times when I would say yes to that, yes.
Okay, so yes. Have you had problems connected with drinking during the past? For example, health or getting in trouble or with the police or anything like that?
It's happened a long time ago, but I would say it's more the last couple of months that I'm thinking about.
No. Wouldn't it be lovely if we could? I need the whole picture. What happened a long time ago, if you don't mind me asking?
Well, it was before I had children, before I had responsibilities, and I was kind of young, free, and...
What happened? It happened a long time ago, if you don't mind me asking.
Oh, okay. Well, it's just over the years when I was younger, just going out and drinking a bit too much and being a bit too silly.
I don't know what that means.
Drinking too much, being a bit too brave, perhaps starting arguments where arguments didn't need to be started.
Okay. So I would say we could say yes, you have had problems. Okay, but not within the past year, you're saying?
But not within the past year,
okay.
No.
Has your drinking caused trouble at home?
No.
Okay. Do you ever try to get extra drinks because you do not get enough?
That has happened recently, yes, whereas I drunk what I had in the fridge and it was about 10 o'clock in the evening. This is one of my concerns, actually. This is the reason why I'm making this phone call, to get comments on it.
Yep.
And about 10:15, decided I'd put my shoes and coat on and walk down to the garage, which sells alcohol, to buy some alcohol.
Okay.
Whereas normally I wouldn't feel I would need to do that. I would just have a coffee and go to sleep.
Do you tell yourself you can stop drinking any time you want to, even though you keep getting drunk when you don't mean to?
I tell myself I can, and I'm positive that I can, until I try to.
Okay, lovely. Thank you very much indeed. Have you missed... Oh, this is slightly different because of the world we're in now, but have you missed days off work because of drinking?
No, not recently, no.
Do you have blackouts?
No.
Have you ever felt that your life would be better if you did not drink?
This is a question I'm starting to ask myself, because that's a question I don't want to be asking myself in the near future. So that's a good question. I don't want to get myself into a position where I'm asking myself, would I be better off not drinking at all?
Have you ever felt that your life would be better if you did not drink?
At the moment, sorry, I wish I could give you one word, simple answers, but I'm just trying to make it into a conversation.
I don't want a conversation. I want a yes or a no. Have you ever felt that your life would be better if you did not drink?
Yes, I think so.
Okey-dokey.
Yes.
So that's 5 yeses out of 12. What's your score? Did you answer yes 4 times or more? Well, you answered yes 5 times. If so, you are probably in trouble with alcohol.
Right. Okay.
Now, that's not a foolproof. That's not a foolproof test.
No.
But that is the test on the on one of the pages of Alcoholics Anonymous.
Right. Okay.
What do you make of that?
It's it's making me think even more, actually. Perhaps making me worry a little bit more, maybe. That my sort of having a casual drink in the evenings is becoming a little bit more serious than just having a casual drink in the evenings.
I really appreciate your honesty. I do appreciate your honesty, and I was asking those questions very directly because it's easy to fudge
happy
these
to
things.
answer them. Yeah,
no, I know, and I really appreciate that. Are you a problem drinker, or as I would call it, an alcoholic? I don't know. All I know is that when I answered those questions, it kind of it shone a light on some secrets that I had been keeping from my friends and my partner, and also from myself. And
okay. Are you saying? Sorry to interrupt. Are you saying what you're saying now from personal experience?
Yes. I'm an alcoholic.
Right. Okay.
Yep.
Yeah. What? Okay. I didn't realise that. But
yeah.
Yeah. So what? Was there a particular moment that you remember when you confirmed yourself to have a drinking problem?
I did those questions.
And what did you score then?
I scored more than 4. And
Right.
It made me. I realised I could not stop on my own.
Yeah, I don't think I can actually. And it was only recently. I mean, I'll say quickly, before Christmas, around about that time, I would have a couple of cans, maybe once or twice a week, and then that became more frequent.
Yeah.
And as I say, that became more and more frequent. And then I got to a point just recently, actually a few days ago, when I thought I didn't have any alcohol in the house. And it bothered me that I didn't have any alcohol in the house.
Yeah.
And then I thought to myself, well, hang on, my having a casual social drink in the evening has turned into being bothered that I don't now have alcohol in the house.
Yeah.
So, yeah, that's that I don't now have alcohol. This is the reason why I phoned you, your show, is because I just wanted some comments, some thoughts, and what you've given me, the feedback you've given me is exactly what the reason why I phoned in.
Okay.
Yeah. So thank you very much.
No, you're very welcome. I appreciate your honesty. I am deliberately not saying any more because you haven't asked me any more.
No, well, I wouldn't want to ask you any more, especially on a personal level.
You can
I
ask me
don't want...
absolutely anything on a personal level about this stuff because I've talked about it so often and I have no secrets around this stuff.
Okay, so you got to a point where you thought you had a drinking problem.
Yeah.
What did you do about that?
I went to see a counsellor. I went to see a psychiatrist. I tried to stop on my own. None of those things worked. So eventually I started going to Alcoholics Anonymous.
Right. Well, first of all, thank you for your honesty. I wonder if perhaps maybe I should think about doing the same thing.
That's up to you. All I can say is from my experience, I would be dead if it were not for 12-step programs.
Right.
I would be dead.
Okay.
And I would not have a career, and I would not have love in my life, and my kids wouldn't actually exist. So I owe everything. I owe this microphone, this house. I owe Catherine. I owe this show. I owe everything to the fact that I realised I could not do this on my own, and I was beaten. And I walked into the first meeting I went to was in Chelsea. And it was a primary school hall in Chelsea. And I walked in and I said, I'm fucked. And from that moment on, I didn't get it straight away, but from that moment on, I had people that would help me.
Well, based on what you're saying, if in the near future I become more worried and my drinking becomes more of a problem, I will absolutely get in touch with Alcoholics Anonymous, and maybe they might be able to help me if I get to that stage, as they have helped you.
Okay. I really appreciate your call and your honesty, and it's tough times, and people are at home, obviously, a lot more, and I think that you are not the only person who will have been drinking more. I don't know for a fact. A lot of people have been drinking more. It's what.
That's a very.
Yeah. So please don't feel bad. There is an alternative.
I think that's a very, very good point. The fact that you've said people are spending more time at home, and I wonder if maybe it's because I've been spending so much more time at home and had more. Well, I guess you could say free time, being in the house more. That's possibly the reason why I'm drinking more. But yeah, I'm really glad I made the telephone call. I was a bit nervous about making the call, but having spoken to you, you've given me a really positive feeling about something I was worried about.
Good. Thank you. Give us a call anytime you want.
Thank you very much.
Thanks, man. Bye-bye.
Thanks. Bye-bye.
Sorry, Catherine, I kind of...
No. Happy to take a back seat to this because, you know all this stuff.
Let's get the hell out of here. I blocked that guy. That guy was being the vegan guy was being a twat.
It's coming in to stir it.
Boring. Absolute melt. Let's go and see Janelle.
Let's do that.
Let's go and see Janelle.
So here's the part of the night where we go and raid someone brilliant. Might be your next favourite streamer. You might be about to discover someone who is going to add to your life in a positive way. If it's not your thing, you don't need to tell them about it. It's not an airport. You don't need to announce your departure. But we think you're going to really like Janelle. She's fantastic.
The best. Thank you, everyone. I might be doing some streaming over the weekend. I might be streaming World of Warcraft. I haven't played it. Played it for like 20 minutes 20 years ago. So you're going to see me building up my character, my magic character, and creating all kinds of shitty
What are you going to be? Have you decided?
I'm going to be I want to be a sexy bow lady. I don't know yet. I want to do magic, please. I want to be a warlock.
That's your weekend sorted.
I'm going to be a warlock. Tatty, bye.
Have a good one.
Oh, we haven't gone into the thing. Where is it? It's here. We've got the wrong channel.